Let's try the Wubby like song shuffle. I'm gonna hit play on my entire like song.
Wubby 7.
See you guys.
That's so even. 50 months, what the heck?
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, like songs. Let's see what plays. If it's bad, I cringe. If it's good, we bop.
Gritty goose, let's fucking go. What a jam.
Who made this playlist?
Something do.
Okay,
16 months of Woodward Case.
who liked this song?
Shoot the ball. Here's the green man.
It is Kanye West, Russian Roulette. I'll be honest with you. Do you guys want to see how many times? So I have,
77.
okay, I have 500-ish songs just in my likes. Do you want to see how many skips till we hit Kanye? This could be really funny, or it could not work at all. It could be a lot of skips. Let's just see. Okay, so 0, 1. Nope. 2. Stevie Nicks. 3. Getting close. But no. 4.
Mexican Sublime here.
Okay, we're firmly in black territory. Okay, 5.
I just pooped.
No, 6. Okay, now we're on the Blade Runner soundtrack. This is the problem. 7.
My sub would be old enough to
No,
drink
8.
now.
We're so white now. 9. Oh God, The Cure. Oh my God, 10.
That one guy ever.
Go, it's so white. 11. Oh my God, 12. Lo-fi from Donkey Kong. 13. We're back. We're closer. 14. 15. Man, I guess I don't like Kanye that much.
Let's go.
15. 16. 17. 18.
Happy 2 years, Wubby.
It's Weezer. 19. Oh, this one's, you know, I don't even care. This is on my likes. I don't even care. This is on my likes. I don't care. This is a great song to start the night. This is a great song to start the night. I don't care. Quick little shot. And we're ready. And yep, every word. You got to hit every word. He makes it hard. He makes it hard. All right, what are we at? 18? Daft Punk, 19. This is a great playlist. 20. Back to Kendrick. 21. Ramones. How has there been Outkast twice? 22. Tyler. 23. Oh my God, we're never gonna hit it. What is this? 24. Kendrick again. Oh my God. Honestly, probably better that it's hitting Kendrick more than Kanye. There we go. There it is. There it is. That's not that bad. 20. What was it? 23 skips till we hit Kanye. That's not bad. That's not bad.
For the first time.
That's not bad.
That
I could play that off if I have the aux in a car. Oh, that's sorry. This doesn't normally come up. I don't like what he's been saying anyway. Do you want me to skip the song? Do you like the song? Do you want me to? I can skip. Yeah, I should skip it. Just say yes. I'll skip it. Man, it's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough, but I am gonna skip it. What's up, chat? How's it going? Can I be honest with you, chat? Today, hello, happy Wednesday. I'm well. I'm not sad despite my intro. It was just today the green screen suit has made an appearance where it hasn't in like 2 weeks, and I can't think of a worse day for it to come back because today I went and got final fitting and picked up 2 new suits I bought, 2 custom-made suits.
To be fair, Your Honor, Mr. Mustache only said something Hassan would say.
Hey, I didn't ban him. That was Twitch. I went and picked up my suits. I looked good. I feel good. I was going to wear them on stream, but I decided not to. So to be on this high, taking photos in my suits, looking good, getting opinions, looking fresh. I mean, I got pocket squares. Do you even know what those are, assholes? I got suspenders. He said, by the way, he knows my channel now. My
green screen suits.
No, suits, brother. Suits. I think he's Chinese. I'm not going to do the voice, because especially now, because I gave him my channel name. I said I'd give you my channel name when we finished, when I have the suits. So I gave him the channel name today, and I'm not going to do the voice, but he low-key helped me out and called me fat. He was like, he said, the suspender look better. Help hide the belly. And I said, okay. And then we tried on both a belt and a suspender. And he was like, see, the belly hidden more with the suspender, and the suspender hide in vest. And I was like, first off, damn, like he was so right. Boy was cooking with it. But yeah, that sucks that I spent like literally like $200 on belts, and I don't know what to do with them now. I got like every color to match everything I could ever need. What about the bulge? It's tucked away. It looks good.
I said I was a Wubby simp, but I told her no. I think to be a simp, I would want to fuck him, and I don't really want to do that. That peanut fellow, though, I'd be on that thing like a chick-a stick.
Are you like 2 feet tall?
So you got pocket squares, very cool, but how you fold them separates the gentleman from the booger eaters.
So you're not wrong. I learned a pocket square. Would you like me to show you? Okay. Would you like me to show you the ancient Chinese, or he might be Korean. I shouldn't even be saying this. I would recommend him too. I'm going to recommend him on a day where I didn't mention his race though, because now people are going to be weird and be like, oh, it's that Chinese suit guy that Wubby got. Which I don't even, he's a great guy, and his people are great. Let me grab can I grab a square and show you? I haven't practiced it, let alone done it in a green screen suit, but can I show you the technique? So the first technique he showed me, didn't remember. He folded it all nicely, and he's like, this is the cleaner look. You know, it's got like little spikes on it. It's so impressive to watch somebody cook when they know what they're doing. And he had these little perfect, like clean little, I need to draw this. Hey guys, you know you're in for a good Wubby story when fucking MS Paint gets whipped out. That's how you know you tuned into the right stream. All right, so real quick. So, oh God. All right, real quick. Calligraphy. That seems fitting. Calligraphy brush. Doesn't that seem like fitting for?
No corset instead of suspenders, not even for Pride Month. You have changed.
Okay, hold on. So is this? Oh, okay, here we go. So here's how he would. So here's my pocket. I realize there's no more to draw there. It is just a line. I'm gonna do an exaggerated pocket. This is not what my pockets look like. Okay, but he would hit me with one of these. He's like, "This is the cleaner look," and he folded it all this way, and it looks like this. This looks terrible. Oh my God. Oh my God. And so he taught me how to do it. When I got home and I was practicing, couldn't even tell you how to start. I was like, it all went in one ear out the other, right? Flames. Well, no, I'm going to try this again. Dude, did you guys have a Mexican in high school who could draw flames?
About to start the Olympic Games.
Did you Did you guys have a Mexican in school who could draw flames? My kid was Marcel. And if I ever needed flames on anything, I would go to Marcel to draw those fucking... we called him Flamer. He was the flame kid in high school. We didn't call him that. I just saw an opportunity and I took it. But I swear, anytime I needed flames, brother would just... And he would hit him with like, and he would get crazy with it. Like, and then like... See how this looks like shit. I need Marcel. This looks like shit. Okay, let me go grab... Okay, so... the first one he would do is like this. It was like 3 beautiful ridges, pocket square. It looked great. I was like, oh, that's clean. He's like, that's the cleaner look. He said, but if you want to go for something a little more fun, if you want to have a pop of color and have the pocket square look a little more fun if you're wearing more basic, let me get one of my squares. Nobody move! Let me get one of my squares. Hold on. They're tucked away. You've heard of Arabic couch, but have you heard of Arabic square? Mashallah. Bro, under the sea, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say too, one of my worst like autism tics of a quote I say, because you know how we all repeat things like stupid fucking tism parrots in this chat. One of my worst ones is the scene from White Chicks where he pushes a girl down and he says, "Move, bitch," and he says it like fully in his deep voice. I say that so often, and you find out really quickly who knows the reference, because it's like there more than one occasion I've been like, it's from White Chicks, but I guess it totally makes sense that it sounds like I just said "move, bitch." Move, bitch. So fun to say, but if they don't get it, it's like, it's from Arthur, huh? You push women down often, bro. You ain't got to be a woman to be called a bitch. If you're in my way and the thought comes to me, I'll hit you with a move, bitch. All right, let me teach you. Now, here we go. Haven't attempted this. Saw him do it 2 times in person today, wearing a green screen suit. Those are all my Johns. All right, so first, follow along. And someone said you can tell the make of a man by how he sets up his pocket square. So, okay, here's a square. You find Mecca. You find the center axis of it. So the center, you can see where the cross is right there. I'm going to give him one of these, okay? Little circle, one of these, okay? Put the center over the pocket square. Then, imagine if I just made a dove appear. Then, okay, like you're blasting, you take 2 and you shove all the way down and maintain that grip. Then, okay, you take the, then you have this like lovely asshole flavor. You pinch and twist.
Show me that move one more time.
Okay, then, I don't have a pocket, but I don't have a pocket. Then you, oh God.
Okay.
Man, that sucked so bad. I
This
want to cry.
magic trick sucks. That was not my card at all. It was supposed to be the 4 of diamonds.
Isn't
Is
this
it
square
even?
beautiful though?
Cringe, you drink starting now, or
Can you go into more depth about the suspenders? I'm a big wub cub and have been considering them. Wouldn't mind being able to hide the belly.
Are you a big wub cub as in you're a fan, or are you a big wub cub as in you're obese?
Next thing we know, he is going to become a huge fan of traps. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh. Okay, go to step
Fred
3.
Jones, is that you?
So listen, I don't know what you mean by go into more detail, but I'll explain what happened, right? So my pants, so I have a belly, okay, as many of you do, some bigger, some smaller. Mine's smaller than it was, but I do have a gut. There's no, I mean, hold on. Can you see this? Okay. So your pants, you're huge, still big. I bet you are so obese typing on your keyboard right now. As am I. All right. So the belt kind of, it goes under and it kind of it's putting a piece of leather that just kind of props your belly up. It doesn't make it, it doesn't help. It actually kind of just lines your big old fat belly.
that's disgusting.
Okay. You could do a full chub and tuck, but then you're doing your whole belt over your fattest part, and it also kind of looks a little strange, and it'll slip. The biggest problem with that is, more often than not, the belt will slip back over your belly, and now the belt is too loose and your belly's out. Okay, so what do the suspenders do differently? Well, you can ease your chub and tuck just a little bit, and the suspenders keep it right there because it's not a band around you. It goes over your shoulders onto your back. Legitimately, he was like, put this suspender on, let me see how these look. And he's like, that looks way better. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Oh, and I'm gonna call a spade here. Listen, ladies out here, and God bless them, are literally bending over backwards, jumping through hoops to keep their shit locked down. Boys, you can, if all it takes is a suspender, do it. All right? If suspenders are gonna make the difference, that is not even 1/100th of what a full done up lady is doing. Okay, which is fair, by the way. I'm saying boys need to feel comfortable trying to catch up. Do you know what I mean? It's okay. All right. Skims are insane. Suspend these nuts. Suspenders are hotter too. Dude, can I be honest with you? You know what the vibe kind of was? I've never had a shirt custom made to me. All my shirts were custom made too. I got 4 of them. Okay, I've never had a shirt custom made to me. The shirt tucked in is a fat guy's nightmare. The shirt tucked in is kind of just like, it accentuates the worst parts of your body that you don't want anyone to see. I gotta be honest. The dress pants fit to made, the dress shoes, the suspenders, and a nice dress t-shirt. I was like, this is kind of a look. This is, I'd let me blow my back out. What's the get up for? I'm going to Vegas and I wanted to have something to where it's like, if we're doing as a group a night out of dress up, I wanted to keep up. You know what I mean? Suspenders with the green screen suit. You disgust me. You disgust me. Suspenders and nothing underneath. What are they attached to? You clip them to your testes, buddy? No pics? I have a pic, but I don't think I want to show. Maybe I'll get more, maybe I'll take some for chat, but I don't know. You'll see. Go to Vegas. You'll see. Hey, thanks. Hey, thank you. You recently wore a fucking sweater over the suit. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? If those are comparable, the conversation's over. Huh? Same guy that did the $50 tank tops. Okay, that's a different thing entirely. The $50 tank tops, which by the way, I currently stand on those.
With all of this dressing up, are you going to wear a top hat? Please, for the love of God, wear a top hat. It would be glorious.
No, what you just want me to? I feel like some of you treat me like a plaything, like a little doll online that you can just fuck with, and then when you get your laugh, you can walk away. You're like, what if we get him to wear a top hat? And then like I do it and then you laugh and then you go about your day not wearing a top hat and then I'm stuck.
You're our little LA boo-boo.
Yeah, right? I'm stuck being like gaslit into thinking a top hat was a good call. I will say though, I'm gonna here. Can I give my other guys some good advice real quick? Okay. And this is, nobody needs to hear this, but I want to help my boys out a little bit. Okay. I put the suit on.
What if we get him to
I put the suit on and immediately I was like, I don't know. I feel like I look stupid. I feel like I look like Wubby in a suit and it looks weird. And you want to know what was the game changer? This is going to sound so dumb. And I know saying this to a group of online people is going to get them to try to do something to take it away from me. You can try. All right. But here it is. The second I just shifted my demeanor, I was like, ooh. The second I stood up straight, shoulders back, and I'm like, I'm wearing this. And I know I look good. And I know everyone thinks I look good, even if they don't. Suddenly I was like, oh. I was like hunched over, like kind of wearing it. My arms were, I was like, I look like a baby. I look like a baby you put in a suit for an appearance. And then I was like, well, hold on. Stand up, chest out, shoulders back, relax. Well, I was like, okay, wait a minute. Fine feathers make a fine bird. Ah! Don't let the clothes wear you. I know it's so obvious, but I saw it happen in real time when I put the suit on. I was like, hold on. I was like, wait a minute. I look like a baby. Let me. Woo! And I gotta be honest, it's so hard for me to do that. I don't want to walk in the room like that. I like to crawl in. I was gonna bring up this whole conversation reminded me of the old mobster mugshots. Have you guys seen? They go out round on Reddit like once a year. But here's the one I saw. This is what I mean by you gotta wear the clothing. Also, I don't know if I want to say bring back mugshots like this, because like if this dude I don't know, pillaged and raped a whole town, it's kind of lame to give him a cool photo shoot. However, look at this though. This is William Stanley in what year is this? 1925? Why? I don't know why they did mugshot, right? So you know who it is. And then they're like, now stand on it. Now give it to him. Here's your cigarette. Boom! Just boom! Aura, right? Right? Like, damn! They're like, okay, one for us, one for you. All right. And I gotta be real. This is kind of the whole point too, right? Like, This guy, imagine this guy kind of comes crawling in the room, right? He's so, even the hat, it's like, bro, who do you think you are? You're so cringe. But then that, the second look, I'm like, yes, sir. I think he's free to go, Your Honor. Exhibit A. That was this year. Oh shit. You're actually, wait, that was in January. What's he grabbing in his pocket? Isn't that part of it though? Isn't that part of it? We don't, well, who knows what he was grabbing? Something. Oh, hold on, there's more of these, but none of these actually hit. Oh my God, boys. I have such a good example of what I'm trying to illustrate here. Okay, you wanna know? Almost the same fit. At least similar enough to where you'll get my point. Look at this. Okay, Exhibit A, we have the confidence, the stance, right? He looks like he doesn't care if you think he's hot. He knows he's got it. Is he pulling out his dick? A little pocket pool? Is that a cigarette in his hand or a coin? Who am I to say? Same thing. Ready? Look at the difference. Yeah! Yeah! Brother, stand! What are you doing? It looks like mid-sneeze, brother. Like Wubby's dad? You don't. It kind of does actually. Wait, what? Massive bulge. He looks uncomfortable. It looks like his father. This is legit. Now people are gonna. I'm sure someone's gonna draw me like this because it's so dumb. This is me when I first put on the suit, where I'm just like, what do I do with my arms? I'm just gonna slouch. I look stupid. This was me leaving the suit shop. Boom! Boom, dude. His pants are very ill-fitting. They are. That's way... There's actually a lot going on here. But the point is the stance, too. He looks awkward. Did he kill Acapulco? What? Superman versus Clark Kent. It hides his massive cock. I mean, sure. Let's speculate on that. You're right. It probably does. It's to accommodate his large member. How large do you think it is to where he needs fucking parachute pants? All right, let's address this. Chat here. Oh, real quick, let me give you a rundown on what we're doing this week. This week is... So, there was a post on the subreddit one day ago that has left me in the chamblaise. As you guys know, if you never miss a stream, or as you guys don't know, if you have a life, I recently showed you some Labubus, okay? And we need to get to the bottom of this. And I explained to you how Labubus are this craze, these little things that are very popular right now, okay? And one thing that happens, this is what one is supposed to look like. And one thing that can happen because they're so big and popular is fake ones pop up. And here is a very obvious fake. It looks like shit. You can tell the face is sideways. It feels like garbage. Everything about it, it's already fraying. It's never been touched. It just feels fake. This one feels good. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Everything's right. So I showed these off. Wasn't anything important. I just showed them to chat. Somebody on the subreddit made a post. Both of Wubby's Labubus are fakes. And if you want to know, by the way, the community calls fake Labubus Lafufus. I'm going to be using that term from this point on. Both of Wubby's are Lafufus. I read that and I was like, stop. Stop. I was watching a Wubby clip from tonight about the Labubus. I used to work at Pop Mart, so I know some of the telltale signs of fakes and Lafufus. The first sign was the dark brown one meant to have a secret color. Yeah, this is the secret, rare. Does not have, I misclicked, hold on. Does not have the little Pop Mart foot stamp. Okay, so hold on. First off, I'm devastated! But let's get our facts straight before we call this fake. Hold on. Classic Wubby getting scammed. This is important, and I need the Pop Mart guy to see Exhibit A. I got cord on the brain. I need the Pop Mart guy to see Exhibit A because he does have a foot stamp. This is where it gets more confusing, but it's not black. So is it still fake? It does have a Pop Mart foot stamp, but it does not have the aforementioned black stamp. So is it a secret foot color? I don't know. And then let's get more disgusting. This one also has that, bitch, but it's not Black. Okay, so but I don't know. I don't know. Are all I got one more. Hold on. I don't even Oh no, motherfucker. No. Oh, oh God. God. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay, and then this guy also doesn't have a stamp, but he has a pressed so okay. Okay, so these three that I assume are real have a stamp, but it's not a black stamp. It's like a molded into the plastic stamp. This is very important to me. And if you don't want to watch this stream, there's so many other streamers. God, but this is so important to me. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, hold on. The next sign that it's a fake are his ears. They said the ears are straight pointed up rather than pointed inward. So this guy does have the inward ears. This guy doesn't. I don't know. I don't know though. And also to the Chinese people, just make them inward and fake it better. What the fuck? It's still fake. The third one looks legit. How do you? Okay, I'm gonna say it. Oh, here's a YouTube video. Here we go. We got a YouTube video from Peanut. 5 ways to spot a fake Labubu. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. This is so helpful. Here we go.
5 ways to spot fake Labubu the monsters.
Okay, but yeah, this one's obviously fake. Damn. Oh wait, I got a call from Tifa. Out she is over. She's over 21. I got a call from Tifa. It turns out she is over 21. Just letting you know. Okay. Call from Tifa. So I said, not a problem, sweetheart. I said, not a problem. Hey, is that one fake? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where were we? So I immediately got hosed. But like, okay, let's. This one is the most important one for me to be real.
Take a closer look. 1. Check the face color.
It looks good. It looks spot on. It looks right. I mean, there's so many filters and things going on, and your monitor and my camera, but like, that looks right. Okay. I'm not coping. This one. Okay, let's use the fake one. Yeah, the fake.
2. Check the blush tone.
Blush tone. Oh, the blush tone's on. The blush tone is spot on. The blush tone is spot on. The blush tone, they got it. Okay, fuck.
3. Count the number of teeth.
How many? 9 is real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, but the fake one has. Oh, the fake one has like. Okay, the fake one has like 30 teeth, and they're all mismatched. Okay, so this one has real teeth.
4. Check the feed for Pop Mart logo.
Okay, but I have one. I have a Pop Mart logo. I have a Pop Mart logo. Does it have to be black? Right? Or doesn't have to be black? Okay, they don't stamp black on the new series, and the quality control has gone down. You can ask Alex, so they are wrong. Okay.
5. Check the details on
Okay, I have a label.
the
Okay.
label.
Okay, so the real, okay. But, okay, can I be honest with you? When I see these videos, can I tell you my first thought is, damn, China's feasting. They're like, oh, that's how you make it look real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some of there's very few, like with magic cards, there's such a good system. There's like this whole printing nightmare that you would have to do to make them look real when you look at them through like a jeweler's loop, right? And that's what's cool about magic cards is it's very, the printing process is so, it's not easy, right? But with this, it's like, check the label. Okay, so POV, I'm a Chinese knockoff company, and I'm just watching this video taking us. All right, let's compare the label. The monsters This label perfectly matches the top. Perfectly. Like literally. There is some, yeah, I mean, yeah, this label perfectly matches the top and not at all the bottom. Wait, let's see the fake one. Oh yeah, the fake one is just a Wait a minute. The fake one has the similar label, but the quality and color is shorter and shitty. Like, look at this. I'm peeling a string off of it. People are now cutting the tags off real ones to sell to people who make lafufus. Okay, at a certain point, guys, I'll take the fake one. You know, there is that diminishing. I don't know what the term would be, right? But like, okay, there's like fakes of everything. And I've said this about like fake designer, fake watches, right? If I can fool all of you, then actually who cares? Do you know what I mean? If the only way to tell if something is authentic is like taking it to a professional to look at it under, then at a certain point, who cares? As long as you don't intend to resell and as long as the seller has it labeled as fake. Those are, by the way, those are huge as long as, because almost nobody plays by those rules. But like, let's be real, right? If you're going to sell me, I don't like Louis Vuitton at all. Louis Vuitton, I don't like it like almost at all. But let's say, okay, there's a Louis Vuitton shirt. It looks indistinguishable. Nobody would able to tell. And the dude selling it is selling it for like 1/20th and says, yeah, this is fake. Okay. I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. You should go buy that then if you want to walk, if you want to look like you're walking the walk. That doesn't bug me at all, actually. Right? The problem is, though, is they sell these things at the fucking full price to literally to scam, or someone might buy it with an intent to scam someone else, which is fucked up. Same with proxies. It's actually exactly how I feel about proxies too, where like, yeah, proxy everything you want, but don't try to pass them off as real. That's like snake behavior. That's very weird. All right, let's continue. I need to get to the ears part. He didn't mention any ears. He didn't mention ears at all. Is ears a myth? Is that a red herring? Is that are the ears the red herring? So the ears, can I be honest with you? I think this is real. Then, given what we just went through, I also cannot overstate the quality of this one is absurd. Like, it is. I don't know. The blush is too red. He mentioned the ears. We just watched the video. Why do you lie comfortably? I don't understand. Check the subreddit. There's an update. Okay, let's see. Oh God, so many people are discovering that all their shit is fake. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so I don't understand. Oh, these are cute. This makes me happy, but you need the Pop Mart logo. Tiny eyes, eye patch, tan wub, Pride Money Wubby. I gave it a different name. La Wub Wub. This is so cute. Those are fake though. We should make one. Wait, Alex, next merch drop, why don't we fucking sneak a little fake Labubu in there? Why don't we just sneak a little? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I am kind of undecided. I'm kind of undecided. Like, okay. The problem is okay, look at this, dude. No effort. And also I can impale his face in like look at this. This is I cannot do this with this one. Like at all. Head, way more resistance. I mean, at a certain point, if this is fake, then they did it. Then they fucking did it. Good for them. You know? Who cares? Dude, this guy's right. Hold on. Why, guys, we should just stop talking about this because this guy in chat doesn't care. Why are we even... Who cares, right? Why are we even... You know what I mean? Your doo-doo looks incredible if it's fake. Beanie Babies 2025. God, you guys suck. I can't add emotes during stream without you spamming them. Oh, is that what just happened? Okay, hold on. Let's put a poll up. Warren Boy! Appreciate the 5, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Mods, can we get a poll up? Is the brown one real? Just say that. So that way, if people know, they know. Is the brown one real? Is the brown one real? Alex is saying yes. I am trying to be objective, right? And I know I have a horse in this race, so it's hard for me to. But I am looking at this, and I'm not understanding how it is fake. I still can't tell, so I won't vote. Holy shit. Is that a mature chatter? You might want to leave, asshole. What the fuck? I'm going to withhold from the vote because I don't have a strong enough opinion. Holy sh... I ain't never seen a chatter say that in my life. Mods, ban him. I don't trust him. That man's too reasonable. He'll get offended by something. What the fuck? You got a UV light on its foot? Ah. That's not what you said at all. I don't even know what the fuck that was. What was that? I'm losing it! I agree, I'm abstaining. Here's the thing. I'm leaning, yes, but I'm waiting for the smoking gun, right? The footprint was pretty strong, but people are saying they don't print it in black anymore, and this is a new one.
Bro out here asking if brown is real. Let me get Twitch staff real quick. BTW, you look gross as fuck. Let me shield you from the hate with my naked body, brother.
Whoa, where did that... Wait, hold on.
Tiger Lily,
that
I
went
bought
sideways.
an LA foo-foo today for $5. I'm hoping it's ugly, and I'll love it forever.
Dude, I love that. In fact, the fake one is so funny to me, and I would have bought this I would have bought this at 1/10 the price. The problem is, asshole on eBay was selling this at full markup, right? And it's like, okay, buddy, if you want to make fake bullshit, charge for fake bullshit. Fake bullshit is very funny to me, and I love it. I love it. Okay, 75% of the audience thinks it's real, but I will. Hold on, I'm open to information, and I'm not here to. What's in him? I feel something in him that's not in the other one. There's hold on. It's in this one too. There's definitely a Labubu skeleton.
Brown isn't real, it's just dark orange.
There's a Labubu skeleton in here. There's a small Apple tracker, right? A little air tag in here. I mean, these look, oh, wait a minute. Wait, I just made a discovery. Hold on. This to me is a big indication and could be the smoking gun for it being real. Look at this foot. There is a very light, slightly different textured hidden symbol on here. Look. Do you see it? It looks like a little Labubu laying down. Do you see that? Now that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a strong indicator of real. That is a strong real indicator. That type of shit is the type of shit they miss at the Chinese factory down the street from the Chinese factory they made this one. I'm telling you, I think that's pretty...
Hey, Minecraft
that's
gamers,
convincing.
The Church of Gamba needs you to join the war. We are taking on the unruly god in charge of the cult of Dwayne. Pick the right side of history.
Also has that? If this one does. This one does not. And also, this one's foot textures are so... I cannot overstate the quality of every aspect of this is so sideways. Look at his wrist, brother. His wrist is coming out of his fluff. It's so bad. I think it's real. And I think currently, we should give the final word to PopMart guy on the subreddit because I want to hear what he thinks. But I think it's real. I kind of like that one more, though. I kind of do, too. I kind of do, too. Cut him open. I don't want to hurt it. Dissect him, Wubby. Guys, what is wrong with you?
CT scanner to see
I gotta plug his ears.
Ghost of the Labubu.
Give it a blender test. Throw the fake one as hard as you can at your wall. What is wrong with you guys? All right. Well, hold on. First off, what's the expectation there? Do you think he's going to come to life and catch his fall and then attack me? He's going to bounce.
Hey, Wubby, I buy storage units, and there's one up for auction with a binder that says Alpha Black Lotus in view. It's at $50,000. Should I buy it?
That is, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, that is what we would call extremely normalized gambling. That, I'm not lying, and I say this with my whole chest. I would rather you gamble that money in a local casino than buy a storage unit with a binder labeled Alpha Black Lotus. That is so, dude, if I was a storage unit owner, I'd be slipping those in everywhere. That is so, what are the, because you got to consider, one, who's leaving shit like that? And two, even if, yes, some people do, and that does very rarely happen. I'm sure you could cite when it did.
Don't even go down the rabbit
hole. You are
hole
speculating.
Of fake watches. Some costing $1,000 and needing to be under a microscope to tell the difference.
Brother, no, I have. Sailor Boy Yeet, I appreciate the subs. We could do that real quick tonight. Oh, I'm 15 minutes late. Fuck. Oh my God. And then that means I'm 15 more minutes late for something else. Oh, this stream's so planned out. Don't let me forget. Maybe we'll do that later tonight when we have time. Bro, the fake watches rabbit hole, it really gets to a point where, like, you should probably buy a fake watch instead of a real one. It really does. What that guy just said is true. They're like, I forget what they're called. They're like super fakes or something. They are so good. You need to look at them, like he said, like under a fucking microscope. Like shit that, like, it's crazy, dude. I'm telling you, whatever you think is the limit of copying of Rolex or whatever, it's beyond that. It's like I watched a video of a side-by-side versus a real one, and we're talking like micro etchings on the side. Like these micro etchings aren't here, but they're on the real one. I'm like, what is you can't even see it with your own eye. Okay, sorry. So here's the plan for tonight, and I am 15 minutes late. So last Sunday on Split Fiction Sunday, we agreed to move past the laser section if Alex and I did 30 minutes of practice every Twitch stream for the rest of the week, and then we will give it one more final attempt on Sunday when we do a send-off to Split Fiction. So at the beginning of every Twitch stream this week, we will be giving 30 minutes or less of a laser practice, okay? That is what we were doing to start the stream, but that is not stream tonight. That is the intro for the next few streams. That is not what we're doing for the whole stream, all right? It is going to be just the start, all right? And then when is Subnautica? Well, that could be coming up because we are winding down with Minecraft. We are close to the end. We're very close to the end. 4-hour lasers? No, bitch. Cool, so nothing for 30 minutes. I'm in stream and I'm angry. That's you right now. I get off work to go home to watch something that makes me mad. So then, after that, we're going to be playing a little group game that's going to put us all in a courtroom. I have not played it. I know nothing about it. And we will see how that goes. We'll see if it's fun. All right. I have more to talk about, but I need to get this thing done with Alex first. We need to get our practice in. And you know what? No, hold on. Because here's the thing. Originally we did this as a compromise to chat because everyone was saying, don't skip lasers, don't skip lasers. And I was like, it's getting to a point. You know what I mean? So we did this as a compromise. But if you don't want to see lasers and we never touch it again and we just end Split Fiction on Sunday, I'll give you that chance right now. I will give you that chance right now. If we don't want to touch lasers again, even though Sunday will be the last time, if you don't want to touch lasers again, we won't for this week and we'll let it go. You want to put up for a quick poll? I'll launch the game while we're polling and we'll see what happens. Alex, I'm launching, by the way. So go ahead, we'll put it for a poll. Because you know what? I got enough content tonight. I got a lot to get through. So whatever you guys
Hey,
want.
Wubby, when you're done with your Minecraft playthroughs on stream, do you think you'll hop on the server and play more there? Love from Bungus Clan. Glad you liked the quest.
Potentially, yes. If I do, though, it will have to be completely removed from stream. I've heard that there is a war started on the Minecraft server. And I would like to pick a side. And very outspokenly, and I don't really care what that side does. I think I just want to align with a side, and then hope it's the right side of history. I might roll a dice or flip a coin, and then just go with that. I kind of don't want to get into the politics of it. I just want to align with a side and then pump it. You know what I mean? Just see what happens. Holy shit! The chat is 50-50 on the lasers. The chat is 50-50 on the lasers. That is fucking insane. Vote in the poll. Everybody, please. You have a couple seconds left to vote. Please vote. Please vote. And 52% said do the lasers. With that in mind, chat has never been more split. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an executive decision as streamer man. Okay? And I'm going to say this. It's Split Fiction.
Losers.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, first off, I don't even know if I can load that save. So hold on. This might kill it right now. This might kill Alex, I'm inviting you. This might kill it right now. Because if I can't even load that checkpoint, it's over. And fuck all this whole thing, bro. Fuck this whole thing. All right, Alex, we'll get on a call in a second. Hold on. Let me see if I can chapter select. Hold on. Oh, I think I can, you idiots. Where is it? Oh, is this it? Laser help? This is it? Maximum
Fuck Dwayne
security.
and fuck Gamba. Join N-word in to bring peace and stability to the server.
Hold on. I know you guys can't see right now, but if this doesn't load it in properly, then that's it. Then I'm not gonna go back to this. I'm not gonna play through the fucking shit. Hold on. Let me see. Oh wait, I don't think it does. Alex, skip the cutscene with B. Alex, skip the cutscene with Circle. Alex, skip the cutscene with Circle. Alex, skip the cutscene with Circle. Thank you.
Whoever
Okay,
this prisoner might be.
Hold on.
Feels like
Is
we're
this
gonna
it?
find out
Oh, I don't think this is it.
Better or for worse.
Hold on. I don't think this is it. Hold on. I don't think it might not even worth getting Alex on a. Look at her. Look at her not on a call. Isn't it so much more peaceful? You know what I'm saying? I don't. Hold on. Wait. Are we near the lasers or no? Does anyone even fucking know? I don't think we are. We voted so you have to. Yeah, but the vote is completely overruled if this means I have to play through the level every single time. Not gonna happen. Not gonna you're very close. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Let's see how close we actually are.
Right.
Yes, this is right at the checkpoint. Alex, move your fucking ass! We got to figure this out. Pick up. Oh, she's calling me. Oh my god, my bad. My bad. What's up?
Hey. Was this chapter 6?
What?
Was this chapter 6? I looked up to see where you have to go. For which chapter?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is chapter 6.
Okay.
Is it maximum
Then this is
security?
the closest. Yeah.
Okay, but do we have to go through that laser puzzle again? Because I'm not
chapter
doing
6, isolation.
Isolation?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the name of the chapter. I'm talking about the sub chapters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we have to go through a laser challenge. Oh my, I think we do. And I'm just going to Alt F4 if that happens. And then you can just enjoy your night.
Oh, wait,
okay?
Wait. I want to talk about Labubus. Can we talk about I just want to talk about Labubus.
Go ahead, talk about Labubus.
You don't have to pause. We can talk.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Talk about Labubus.
So the mark on the foot is proof that it's real. So the secret has the lay down boo-boo, but the other ones from the set have the stand up boo-boo. So if it was a fake, not only would they not do the lay down boo-boo, they normally just wouldn't have any at all.
Alex, I think we have to do that thing again.
What thing?
No, we have to go through so much. Hey, Alex, I hope you have a nice night. We're never doing lasers again. We have to go through.
Did you hear what I said about the boo-boos?
I will give you boo-boo attention in just a second. Okay, but before I do, if we come back to lasers, it will have to be after we beat the game because we have to play through that whole level again just for our attempt tonight. And to me, now we're mixing into this is not good content, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think you agree. You agree, right?
Yeah, no,
but let's hold on. Let's just for the sake of leaving it out there, maybe we return to lasers at some point in the future when we beat the game.
Yeah.
You like that?
People aren't burnt out on it or whatever, and we try.
It's
again.
not that long, but fair. But we have
also
to do
somebody
it
in chat
every
said,
day this week.
Said the level that we're doing speedrun strats. Apparently, there's a different strat we can use. Somebody in chat said. I don't know if that's true or not, but somebody said there's. Oh wait, this guy. What up?
Hey,
what up,
Wubby.
PD?
You and Alux.
The fourth room that we couldn't get through. Apparently, we're doing speedrun strats, and there's a different way to do it. For laser.
What's wrong with doing speedrun strats? Are they saying we're not capable?
I'm saying the easiest way would be ideal.
Why are they?
You know, we're
I think we're very
capable.
Do you have anything else you want to say about Labubus? So you think they're
Did you
real?
hear what yeah, no, the 100% it's real.
What about the ears? The ears debate is pretty hot.
Bro, did you see how fucked up mine were? It's just because they're overproduced. So
the ears are not an indication of anything?
No.
Or what are they
supposed
can be,
to be? Like they're supposed to turn in a little bit, but some of mine are like on the side of its head and shit. Like it's not because they're Labubus, they're just overly manufactured, so they're getting fucked.
Okay, that's kind of a huge problem.
Oh yeah, people are pissed.
Yeah, the Labubu community is falling to their knees. I saw
you can verify. All of yours have been verified.
I saw a Labubu today that was attached to someone's exhaust on their car, and he was he was blackened. I'll say that. And then
Are you
I
sure
had
it was a Labubu and it wasn't a little Charmander? I saw somebody with a Charmander keychain hanging from their muffler the other day. Wow.
How small
really
of a world
autistic.
do you think we live in?
Um,
How small of a do you think what? I'm gonna hang up. Have a nice night.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm just. You don't want to check in? Like, how's your day going?
Now she just doesn't want to leave stream. That's what that was. She knows how my day's going. Now she just doesn't want to leave stream. I just want to check in. What the fuck? Nah. Alex. Hey, she was offered to play the group game tonight, but she's busy. She's working. So we'll miss you. I was going to say, though, my first thought when I saw the Labubu hanging from the exhaust, this is so fucked up, but I actually feel this way. I would never be able to do it because what if Toy Story is real? I know it's not. But what if Toy Story is real and that little guy, you have put him in permanent hell? He is just getting blasted by like cancer chemicals on the highway doing 70. And I think about that too. I can't stop thinking about it. I know it's not real, but you don't ever want to be wrong. What an autistic thought. Am I the only one that's thought about that? I'm not saying I treat my, things like they're alive, right? But I also don't try to torture them. I think about Toy Story where that mean bear gets strapped onto the front of the car, and I'm like, that's not fair. He just needed some therapy. I don't think he needed that. It's just gonna radicalize him. At the end of the day, he was lonely. Toy Story is real, Wubby. Come on, man. Bear strap on. I hear you, Wubby. Thank you. It's empathy, you good. Yeah, but it might be misdirected. Anyway, that's live. Now that we just opened up 30 minutes of free time, which half the community is excited for, let's look at these fake Rolex comparison. What are they called? Does anyone know what the real fakes are called? The super clone. They're called super clones, bro. Is this the one? This shit is crazy. This kind of undermines. They're called Folexes. They're called Lororos. Super rep. Look at this guy.
What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at the Rolex 126.
Which one's real? I mean, this is absurd already.
610 LV, green bezel Submariner, or Starbucks, or...
I believe, now, Rolex guys, which I'm sure there are many in chat, because they're just everywhere. Rolex guys in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but this only is going to copy the look, right? They're not going to get the quality and time-telling ability that, like the lifelong lasting, if you treat it right, it'll be passed to your grandson type watch. They're not going to get that time-telling. Yes, they preach accuracy, bro. At least understand for a second, right? But am I correct or am I wrong? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm asking a question. I can't be wrong. I'm asking. Is it not, they copy the entire movement, and do they achieve, but do they achieve the level that Rolex or I'm sure there's other watch brands. The 3 is slightly different. That is true. How big is a 3? How big is this 3? Like the head of a needle?
Sermit. But first...
No!
Oh, just kidding.
Oh. This guy looks like every Corridor Digital person combined into one man. That's kind of a weird niche joke, but if you know what I mean, I think you'll get it, and you're right there with me.
We're going to be showing you the 5 things to look for when it comes to replica Submariners. Let's head over to the watchmaker's bench.
Come on, bro.
Now that we're at the bench.
Oh, huge camera. That was huge. I love that. Little attention to detail.
What's up?
Oh, how many you got? How many you got, bro?
The crystal is the first thing you want to look at. The height of...
So I assume, again, the crystal is of a better quality on the real one. I found a super clone of this model for $97. Do you want it? Yes. Well, hold on. Here's what's crazy about the super clones, though. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I watched like one video on this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're charging a pretty decent amount for super clones because they're that good. They're not, what's this, like a $10,000 watch? They're not charging $10K, but they're not charging $80. They're charging like what, like $1,000? I saw some for like 500. So I want everyone to know, if you just say wrong in chat, you're not contributing when I ask a question. You explain. I'm information seeking. Gonna get robbed. Yeah, but then they're taking a fake Rolex. You about to walk into a store and look so lafufu.
The crystal, you can actually.
I love that. Wrong, right? Up to 1,500, dude. That is crazy. Super clones range from 100 to 450. And are like 95% matches. If you want a 100% match, around 500 to 900. Bro, guys, hold on. What the fuck are we doing? Guys, let's all roll deep with some Rolexes. What are we fucking doing? Let's all roll deep. Booty, pick me up like 3. Hello? Hell, you gotta, hold on. I gotta be real. You gotta kind of keep it to like they're not their crazy models. Because if you're walking around with like a 50, 60, 70, 80, $100,000 Rolex, you gotta know about watches. You can't just be like, I found this for $600, $100,000 watch on your wrist. Hey, look, it's I think it's an Omega. You gotta know watches if you're wearing a watch that expensive. Walk around with my 15 Rolexes.
From the side profile of the watch.
I'm sorry, this is indistinguishable unless what I was saying, unless you fucking know. You're not gonna know. And not to mention too, when somebody wears a nice watch in public, very seldom are you gonna be like, let me see that. The 3's different. The 3's different. No, you're gonna see a guy walk by with his fucking, nice ass watch, and you're gonna go, oh my God, that's a thing I recognize. Yeah, I've seen Iron Man wear that one. You know what I mean? Differently milled. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
That the crystal is nearly
get mugged over a fake watch.
Authentic, and on the replica watch, it's about double the amount of height, which it's very minimal on the authentic, but that's
bro. It's you can see the difference, but this photography is so zoomed in.
And of course, like most people know, right at 6 o'clock on all Rolex crystals, there is a laser engraved crown. Mostly can't see it with the naked eye.
They're doing the laser bro, can I just say Rolex needs to just hire them or something? Like, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. I don't think people understand the scale of what we're looking at here. This is on the the face of a watch no bigger than what, like 40 millimeter, like the whole watch. The replica looks better. It looks messier at this. In my opinion, I think it looks messier.
Unless you have a black dial.
I think the point is it's supposed to be subtle.
You can very subtly see it. They're trying to replicate on a much higher level so that they can achieve closest quality to the actual Rolex quality. We won't promote this in any way, shape, or form, but we do want to educate ourselves and others because these...
Bro, if I was this guy... okay, here's what's really crazy. Let's say you're this guy, you own both of these. If these are both, like, not that they would be, they're probably in very nice cases, I assume, right? But if both of these were in your drawer and you had like 30 seconds to put one on to get out of the house, there's a non-zero chance you're grabbing that fake one and not even realizing, which is kind of fucking insane.
These watches do exist. As you can see, the crown is just as good, if not better somehow. So they have the same manufacturing.
It's more dense. It's more dense. The dots.
Rolex. Since we're already close to the bezel, with any rotating bezel, we like to do a bezel ASMR. So here's that. Let's hear what the authentic sounds like.
Ooh, that's nice. That's deep.
I
like that. A little higher pitched. I'm really nitpicking. It's the same watch. You know what he could do? You guys ever watch that that video of the guy? I think it's Defunctland. He does like a whole thing on the fake amusement park, right? And at the end of the video, you find out it's not a fake amusement. It's one of the biggest betrayals in YouTube history. It's not a fake amusement park. Spoilers. It's Animal Kingdom, and he gets everyone. And it's this big mic drop moment. This guy has the potential to do this. At the end of this video, he just moves the tags of authentic and replica, and he goes, I've been lying the whole time. That sounds nice, though.
So even with the...
I'm not going to say that sounds less nice. It just does sound different. But like, what are we doing here?
You can hear that it's a higher frequency. Subtle differences in the way that the rotation of the bezel feels, but for the most part, I'd say 90% similar to the authentic.
That's so
there are different factories that make these watches. This particular factory got the typeface wrong on the font of the date.
But that's such an easy fix. They got laser engravers. They're going to watch this video and be like, oh, it's Times New Roman. Ni hao, fucking shoo on the ni hao. And done. It's done. I feel like we shouldn't even point this out.
Of the 3, you can see that there's a significant peak in this particular.
It's
3.
and it's
if
obvious.
If you want to scroll to the 3, for example, and just look for that particular point, if it is.
But what if it's not the 3rd day of the month? Fuck!
Coming from this particular factory, which I know has a very high quality and high quantity of watches. The 3rd thing we want to look at is the rehout. By the way, if you don't know what the rehout is,
I don't know what the rehout is. I'm going to guess right now. The rehout is the clamp on the band. That's my guess. I'm just aiming for it.
It's the inner ring on the inside of the bezel. It has a crown at 12 o'clock. The word Rolex is repeated all the way until you get to 6 o'clock, which is where you have your serial number.
Okay.
The surface finish on the rehout is extremely subtle. It helps to have a loop. In different refractions of light, you can see that Rolex is achieving a very specific surface finish on the rehout.
Those do look different, but like, again, how big is this, chat? Like less than half of your pinky nail? Like, look at how close, like, you need to remind yourself, this is not a clock, it's a watch.
And
not gonna lie, this is the most autistic thing I've ever seen. You must, first day on the internet chat. We got a first day on the internet chatter right now. I watched a guy shit his pants on the subreddit. I watched a guy jerk off onto Starbucks food and keep a diary of every single thing he's jerked off on and what it tasted like. You're either new to the stream or new to the internet.
To find
we're looking at watches, bro. You could watch this stream with your mother tonight.
That is achieving that exact same surface finish. When the light reflects off of it, you'll see the letters more or less clearly than you would.
I can see that.
You can see that the authentic watch, the letters are perfectly in line with the minute indices, specifically this X right here.
Buddy, your X ain't lined up with 345. Kill yourself. How much you pay for that, you brokey? That X, it's off center. Look at this guy.
On the replica, the X is not perfectly in line with this minute.
Furion, thank you for the 5. Appreciate you.
Uh-oh,
look at that.
Not all of them are perfectly centered to the minute
this is so nitpicky. It's disgusting.
It's not as simple as looking at the dial, looking at the font. They are achieving a black lacquer Rolex subdial better than I've seen in recent years. Videos like this probably fuel their knowledge of what they need.
Then what are we doing here, man?
To improve. In reality, they're never going to achieve 100% accuracy. The factory's not in Geneva. They don't have Swiss standards. They're trying to make something as close to this quality as they can at the lowest cost that they can do it. The next thing we're going to be looking at is the overall case and bracelet surface finish. The Submariner is very different.
Sure, dude. I mean, I don't think what he's saying is false. I think at a certain point, there's just things you're not going to be able to achieve that's going to undercut Rolex enough, right? At a certain point, right?
The Daytona and the Datejust, because it requires lapping polishing. If you look at this 9 o'clock side of the
then why isn't it happening?
Watch. In this case, there's a special process requiring lapping polishing, which basically determines how flat and how polished your surface
They're getting there.
And
I think he's saying, but they'll never be able to make 100% the same, right?
It keeps your.
I find this interesting. I find this fascinating too. It's so interesting. What even makes a Rolex worth 10K? I don't know, but if I had to answer, someone who knows watches should definitely answer. If I had to answer based on what I know about everything luxury, there's 2 things: quality, like what it claims to do, it does it very well, and name, the brand. Both are a combination, and you can put percentages on either, right? But both do go into that. The name and what they're achieving with their mechanisms, right? It's a combination.
Edges sharp. If you polish it incorrectly, you won't have sharp edges. It's very noticeable. If you look
I don't
at
see the difference at all.
You can see that all of your edges are sharp. They're obviously using some form of lapping polishing technique. I would say the overall sharpness of these corners are 90 to 95% accurate to the authentic watch. You're looking at something that is extremely difficult to distinguish as fake just by looking.
That's insane.
Looking at the external overall cosmetic of the watch. Their time and energy is very noticeable based on the outcome. There's one particular part.
The replica looks better. It looks less worn, to be fair.
That is on the clasp. The hook that's on the clasp is soldered. It's the only component that's soldered onto the clasp. If you look at where the hook attaches to the clasp,
fucking brokey. Poverty ass solder, bro.
Surface, basically a series of points. It looks perfect, the distance between each point, and there's no discoloring because
I'll be honest, that is the biggest caught of the whole thing. That one, you won't ever see it if you're wearing the watch. That's the clasp, right? But that one is like, they're definitely like, how can we make this cheaper? Well, no one's going to see it. So just...
Soldering requires a lot of heat.
The replica doesn't look like it was worn.
Or
the replica doesn't look not worn. It looks really flat and sloppy. Dude, I'll be real. I know that there are Rolex guys in this chat who are probably feeling unsafe to speak up right now. Now's your time. You can tell me how you... I am curious to know what a true watch guy... Which, by the way, I don't... Watch guys get a bad rep because you're kind of weird. But, like, I have, like, 34 anime figures where, like, literally their nipple pasties are magnetic. I'm not going to fuck with you for having the thing you like, because at the end of the day, the thing you like is not a nuisance in public, doesn't hurt me or anyone, right? So I am curious to know, like, do you got any Rolex guys in chat? You know, it's your thing that makes you happy, whatever. Any Rolex guys in chat? Can you tell the difference, and is it obvious? Dwayne's saying yes. I have a Rolex, but I'm not autistic about it. It was a dream of mine when I was a kid, so I got one when I can afford it. That's kind of fucking cool, dude. It was $4,000 when I got it. And it's worth about $8,000 now. That's fucking awesome. Good for you.
Temper in different temperatures. Overall, you have your Rolex stamps, your Swiss-made stamp. If you look under a microscope and you measure the height of the letters or the thickness of the letters, there will be
I can see the difference
between these
barely.
things. From the standpoint of you going to a dealer and saying, hey, I'm interested in this watch, and having it in front of you. Every watch is going to be different. I'm sure the font or the logo is totally jacked up on a different replica, but this particular watch
check out Patek Philippe's. Well, here's my thing with that. Do they make fake ones of that too? I only ever got as far as watching like a Rolex super clone.
Except for the movement, and that's what we're moving on to now.
That's what I was... Okay, this is what I said at the start of stream, and there was some pushback. Some people agree with me, but... And we're about to find out now. I am believing that the movement in the fake does not withstand the quality standards of the real. I think it's made to look, I think it's made to mirror, but I don't think it's made in the same way. Now, we're about to find out. I could be totally wrong, but here's from my perspective. If I'm trying to fake a Rolex, slap whatever dog shit on the inside because it doesn't matter. It's a fake Rolex, right? I think it's got to be... I think it's going to be bad on the inside, but passable. Let's see.
Look at the
I don't know.
surface finish. You can immediately see they are using brass. They are rhodium plating the brass. They are using the same surface finish in the same areas. They're even filling in the
it looks good
engraving with gold. Pretty significant difference in the surface quality. It's worth.
There you go. See, quality. Big point there. This is where they this is where they cheap out heavily. I am at, because why would you? If you're selling a fake Rolex, why are you going to put the gold accents and the real material and the high quality? It looks really good. Exactly. But it's not made by, it's not the same, right?
Mentioning that the power reserve and the frequency of this movement is identical to the 3235, as well as 98% of the components in this movement. You can take a Rolex component, put it in.
Ooh, damn, they got this shit locked the fuck down. This is better than I thought.
Will most likely fit.
Is it the same quality?
Reverse engineering this movement, but the balance in hairspring, that's always what you want to look for. In all cases, Rolex uses parachrome, blue hairsprings. They all have Breguet overcoils. That means that the hairspring has two planes and the upper coil is very noticeable. The blue parachrome color is very noticeable. It's much more vibrant. You can see in the replica, the blue is very dull. I think they're taking a standard hairspring alloy and somehow coloring it blue. The hairspring is blue really as an homage to the steel blue hairsprings that they used to use in watches. Those are very vulnerable to temperature change, so recently in the last few decades they started using an alloy that is much less vulnerable to temperature change. What you want to look for are the inertia weights. This is a
your watch got inertia weights? What the fuck?
Free-sprung balance. Again, in the Daytona.
This one has no inertia weights! How is it gonna weigh inertia?
On a video, we dive into a little bit more what that means. If you don't see weights on the balance, if you don't see that vibrant blue overcoil hairspring, then you're not looking at Rolex components. Hopefully with those 5 things, you've learned a little bit about maybe authentic Rolex, but definitely about this particular replica. One of the best that I've seen. There is a 116610 black bezel version. It's the previous reference.
How much is this?
That we'll be doing in a future video. I think that's the best that I've seen. Honestly, these watches watches on the street, in authorized dealers and boutiques, no one will be able to call these out based on the quality that they're achieving now. So if you want to be able to identify them, you really have to look.
See, that's the heartbreaking thing about this whole thing, right? Let's all agree. You can love watches, you can hate watches, but do we like people like that guy in chat who's like, it's been my dream. I finally started making money. I saved up and I bought one. I don't want that guy getting scammed. That's fucked up. If you're going to sell one of these, you got to say it's a fake. You got to say it's a fake. That's crazy. Because, like, you can say, yeah, I'm scamming rich people. You're also just scamming a dude who's, like, maybe was broke, worked hard, saved up, finally bought one. I don't want to, that's fucked up to
for
scam
the details,
him.
and that's what we're trying to.
18K on the average on secondary market. They're charging 18K for the fake? Or is it not labeled as fake so you don't know?
Provide you with here. And of course, always check your box and papers. If you want to see more on that, you can click on this link, which takes you to our Daytona.
For the real. Okay, 18K for the real. What's the fake going for then? 14 for 17K, 14 to 17K for the real. Real is 18.
A review video where we talk in depth.
The best one I found is a U1 replica for $99. Booty, I don't believe that this was a $99 replica.
But
hold on, like, sorry, this right here, I don't believe that this was a $99 replica. There's no way. There's no way this is selling for $99. If this one's selling for $99, I'm going to pick 10 chatters and we're all going to get this Rolex. Ain't no way $99. That's crazy. Watch John Mayer talk about watches. He's so autistic about it. That's like $500 for a replica. I love that we're calling them replicas now. Look up VSF or Clean Factory watches. I don't know what that is, but I'm interested. I got like 15 minutes before we're gonna play this game, so I'm hooked. I own it. It's about $500. That's so, dude. That is quite the price difference. What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at here. VSF watches. What does VSF mean? Sushi Kings. Thank you, brother. Are people buying? What is VSF? It's a factory.
This is the Rolex Submariner, aka the Hulk. Actually, that's not quite true because
what is this camera and lighting setup? My fucking God.
This is a replica Rolex, also known as a counterfeit, fake, knockoff. So is it legal to own a fake?
Is it legal to own? Sir, he's got a fake Rolex. He's reaching.
Rolex. And why are people buying these instead of the
No, it's against the law to own a fake item.
Real deal. First of all, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not.
Woo! I feel like I gotta give this guy a lesson on like what immediately makes the framing of the video legal and then immediately undermines everything he's about to say by saying, well, I'm not an authority on this topic.
I'm not giving you any kind of legal advice, and I do not condone the purchase of counterfeit goods. Now, make no mistake about it, according to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Office, it is illegal to purchase counterfeit goods.
Call the cops then. You know what? Call the cops, buddy. What are we gonna do about it, huh? What are we gonna do about it, huh?
But generally, if you are buying a single item for your own personal use without the intent to resell, generally you're gonna be okay.
It's illegal to get scammed, right? Like, what is the point he's making?
And not legal advice. Now, why would someone buy a replica Rolex? The first reason, of course, is the...
Is there any other watchmakers that do this? I'm actually really curious. Or which other watches are they faking? Because I knew about the Rolex one. Are there any other that we can watch real quick? Because I'm kind of stuck on it. Check out r/rep time. All of them. Give me one. Give me a name. Give me a name. Patek's. Fake Patek versus real. Bro, I kind of want to get one. I mean, this Patek Philippe super clone shocked me. All right.
Let's get straight to the point. One of these two watches is a 60,000 euro Patek Philippe.
I'm going to guess. Hold on. I'm going to guess. One of these is $60,000. I'm not looking at chat. I have no clue even. Oh my God. I'm going to guess total crapshoot here. The one on the right. I'm guessing the right is real.
Nautilus. The other one just looks like it. That one is actually a 500 euro high-end replica, and today I'm going to show you the most important tells to spot a fake right away, so let's get started.
Chat, I'm gonna say, maybe I'm crazy. I would buy that for $500. It's $60,000 watch. I would buy it. What do we do? Right? Like, the fuck? Like, there are normal, like, you can get a good watch for a couple $100. Like, that's great, right? You know, but it's not gonna be a Patek Philippe $60,000. And then you know what, bro? Just get robbed. You take it. I got 6 more. You want them all? That's crazy.
As replicas are getting better and better, it has gotten significantly more difficult to tell an
Are watch girls real?
authentic watch from a fake one. This is not only an issue for those who work or deal with
Any
watches
watch
on a
girls in
day-to-day
this
basis,
chat?
but
Kind of a
especially
unicorn.
For those who are new to the hobby,
Any
and it
watch
is
girls?
Extremely difficult.
If there's a watch girl in this chat, you make yourself known, because I'm not certain you exist. Not because you shouldn't or don't have a right to, but because I've never heard of you. That's crazy. Watch girl sellers. I've seen that.
To spot a fake if you do not know what to look for. And it gets
It's
even
such a
tougher if
dude
you do
hobby
not
for
have
some
a
reason.
reference watch
You know
to
what it is?
compare
Hold
it
on,
to.
watch this. You guys want to see? Ready? Any bag girls in chat? Girls in chat, if you like bags of any kind, clutches, purses, anything like that, let's make your... okay, so now here... Hey, there we go! There they are! What about shoe girlies, huh? Walk a mile in the Louboutin. Come, anything?
The Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 replica
That's fine. You can...
I'm
that's
showing
fine.
you today is shockingly by far one of the best replicas.
I'm a fountain pen girl. Whoa! Okay, there's a unicorn. That's fucking crazy. A fountain pen girl. What the fuck? Interesting. Still, but you know what though? Weird point that was unintentionally made. We didn't see a single watch girl step forward. I don't know. I'm sure they exist, but like that's gotta be. It's watches are burned into my head as just like something dudes do. And I'm not saying they should. I'm saying you know what I mean?
Have ever seen.
Yes, we
Even
did. There's a
better
watch
than
girl
the
in chat?
replica I have covered on this channel.
Oh, I
before,
gotta see this
which
because I'm
also
telling you right now,
brings me to
I'm
my
watching this now as a potential customer. $500 for that watch? I'm so
first
in.
question for you. Let me know in the comments down below.
Right side.
Away,
Right side.
Which one of the two watches
Right side.
shown here is the authentic one, and which
Right side.
one do you think is the fake? So to prevent
Me, you
from
asshole.
making
Okay.
a 60,000 euro mistake, I will show you the 7 most significant characteristics of a high-end replica.
Okay, let's look. Dial color.
The first distinctive mark is also the one that
Ooh,
is
one of these is more blue. One of these is more like dark.
comparatively the easiest to spot if you have an authentic reference.
You know what's tough though, chat? Imagine you're going somewhere where like your look matters. Pretend you have a really important business meeting. I don't know what you guys do, right? Really important dinner. And you go in with this fake and you're like, oh, I'm looking good. And then, dude across the room has a beautiful Rolex on. And he goes, oh, is that a Patek Philippe number 242564? Oh, let me take a look at that. You start sweating. Is he going to know? He takes a close look at it and he's like, where'd you get it? Oh, that is the risk. That's the $55,000 savings risk. Oh no. Oh, it was my grandfather's. This came out in 2023. He died in 2024. It was a gift. Yeah, dude, I will say I would wear a fake watch with pride. I would not get caught with a fake watch. I would sprint out of the room. I would leave and lose the job or abandon the dinner. If somebody knew, I am like sprinting. I'd leave the watch and I'd sprint.
Watch at hand, and that is the color of the dial.
Okay, which
Both
one's real?
watches have a
I
sunburst
say
dial
right.
as well as
No,
the
fuck!
well-known
The left is real. The left was real.
Gradient from light to dark.
And it's so obvious
but
now.
What's definitely different here is the shade of the typical Patek blue. The authentic Nautilus has a blue dial with a.
I hate that the real one looks
whereas
better
the fake
too now.
really
Now that I
looks
know,
blue
I'm so easily convinced, chat. The left is real. And you know what? Son of a bitch. I'm such a consumer. I look at the left and I go, it does look better. I couldn't have told you that before. But now I'm like, damn, I see where the money went on that. It's real clean.
Without any tint. Surprisingly, the sunburst looks really good on the replica, something which most replica makers mess up as they tend to overdo
The font gives
effect.
it away?
But it's
This
the
is a
dégradé
clean
on
watch.
the replica that also shows a slight difference.
I'd
as the
never spend
authentic-
$65K on it. Hey, brother, me either, but I'm going to be honest with you. That just means you're a fucking brokey. Because if you're sitting there going, but you know what you're doing? You're doing what I'm doing. Well, even if I could, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's because you don't have so much money, you don't even know what to do with it. That's the difference, right? Because that's the cope. Even if I had 65K, I wouldn't spend on that. Yeah, it's because the people buying this, they don't have 65K, bro. They have millions and millions, and they don't. It's different for them. It's the same as them buying a pair of Vans.
Dégradé is much more pronounced in comparison to the replica, making the effect more visible. The problem with this characteristic is
Let's
that
just
it
get
is
fake ones,
extremely
chat. We should do a Patek Philippe meetup, and nobody in the room has a real one. Or, hold on, wait a minute. We do a Patek Philippe meetup where one dude has a real watch, and it's a deception game. And if you figure out who has the real watch, you win the real watch.
to spot without having a reference watch in hand. And honestly, I wouldn't have noticed the color difference
You
without
robbed
looking
them.
at an authentic one side by side. We are going to look at some characteristics you will be able to spot without having to have an authentic watch by your side, but first let's have a look at the case.
This is probably so much harder to spot
so
when there's
let's
not a
start
real
with the
one
case
next to
shape
it too.
and the overall size of it. The proportions do differ slightly here.
They do
and
look a
you can
little
see that
bigger.
by
One
looking
looks
at
a little
the
bigger.
Following three features. Number one is the brushed surface of the bezel, which is a bit wider
Oh
on
my
the
god.
replica
I know
watch.
I'm over pausing it, but I just had a crazy thought. This is kind of evil. This is kind of evil. I'm realizing something right now. I should start giving these as gifts to family and friends, but just lie. And then here's the thing. You emphasize it means so much to me. Never sell this. This is a representation of my lifeblood to you as my brother, father, best friend, employee, right? So then if they go to sell it and they go, hey, I found out it was fake. I go, you went to sell it? And I turn it on them. I go, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Many who own an authentic Nautilus are probably going to spot the difference here. Additionally, the edge of the replica
You know what you do? You buy one of these and then you just associate with people who aren't rich.
More smoothly and looks more
They'll
high.
never know.
Number two is the crown on the right side of the case with which you wind the watch. The crown
I
on
see
the
no
replica
difference,
sticks
asshole.
out more. And difference number three is the height or the thickness of the watch. The replica is not as thin as the authentic watch, which is caused by the movement inside the replica, as they are using some run-of-the-mill movement that is not as thin as the authentic one, but we're going to talk about the movement.
If I bought a real one, nobody would even believe it's real. That's also true. Depending on your circles, right? You walk in with a $60,000 watch, they're going to be like, cool replica.
Unfortunately, something has to be said that many surely are going to dislike.
Uh-oh.
This 500 euro Nautilus replica is really well finished.
Ooh, guys, I'm buying one of these. I'm sorry. I kind of want one so bad. It's so cheap.
Only when taking
It's like you could reasonably spend 500 on a watch, especially like, you know, I would consider that a nice watch, right? $500. I kind of want one now. It's a $60,000 watch. What the fuck?
You can see differences.
Someone on the
in
subreddit has one.
areas.
You're a dude. Is it one of those things though where you're like, I'm not gonna show my face, but here's my Patek.
It's at the flattened, polished edge of the watch. On the authentic watch, that part is
the best part is my $200 watch tells better
really
time.
pronounced.
Yeah, but
Giving the
mine is
entire
a status
form a
symbol
very
of
elegant
me
look.
faking a
On
status
the replica,
symbol.
on the other hand, that part is also present, but it is less pronounced and looks more like a regular edge. The second difference is the brushing of the steel. Both watches are made of stainless steel, but the fake watch has a rougher brushing, which you can spot even without magnification, as the brushing of the authentic watch is really smooth and subtle.
It's so nice, dude. This is a really
The
pretty
engravings
watch,
on both
regardless.
watches, for example,
Can
butterfly
we
clasps
agree on
are
that the real one is kind of beautiful?
basically identical. And
Is it 60K beautiful? Well, I don't know, but it is pretty. I think it's a clean looking watch.
And differences-
Like I don't like gaudy, big. I saw a dude, I was in CVS picking up my inhalers, bro. And this dude in front of me had a watch on, and I was just like, it was the most embarrassingly gaudy. It looked like like an old Mickey Mouse alarm clock, like one of the, like it looked like that on his wrist. And I'm like, dog, like it's not making you look wealthy. It's not making you look anything but like confused. It was so, I'm like, real expensive ass shit does not look like that. Like, what is the goal? It was all gold. I'm like, it looks so bad. What if it was his dead grandpa's? Then that old fucking rotten piece of shit does not have style, bro. He should have been buried with it.
Visible.
Maybe it was a gift. Save the receipt.
The naked eye.
What are you talking about?
When it comes to the hands.
Patek has a $1.6 million watch. Booty. Hold on. Booty. That's actually, that kind of puts your life in danger, though. Even if you're wearing a fake one, I don't want to be seen in a fake $1.6 million watch. Because if you're wearing a $1.6 million watch, real or fake, your life is kind of on the line. That you are currently pinged on the map. You know what I'm saying? You're holding the flag. You're holding the griff ball. That even if it's fake, bro, for 1.6 mil, I would make some decisions. You know, I see a small enough person alone with a $1.6 million watch on. You're flagged for PvP, and I think you need to know that. You know, like and I imagine if you're wearing a $1.6 million watch, you're rich enough to have private security on lock, ready to go. So if you're wearing a fake one and you can't afford security, you're just kind of asking to die. I mean, right?
Going right into the tiniest details, and we
wear a
also
fake
have our
watch for the
first one.
thrill. There is something scary about it, though, right? Like if you get caught wearing a fake one, that's kind of like the biggest negative aura of all time. Oh my God, it's worth it. It's worth it.
For which we do not necessarily need a reference watch. When looking at the authentic Nautilus, we see perfection.
Look up Richard
Basically,
Mille.
no little specks.
They're
dust or
expensive as
anything.
fuck, and they're
Perfect
terrible.
polish, but
I know
most
this brand.
importantly,
Let me
the sides
see.
are finished evenly without
Okay,
any
so the
disruption.
Patek Booty, I'm not lying. I'm kind of in on this fake Richard Mille fake versus real, or should I just look up like an actual one? We might have to actually, chat, we're going to have to pause here. This watch talk will have to continue later because it's time for the game. But this is what a Richard Mille looks like. These are kind of ugly. I'm not going to lie. I don't hate that. Oh. It's a little gaudy, though. Let me see.
The weight, obviously, is different.
Oh, is that a plastic band? What?
55.
I like that you can see through the watch. That to me screams like, whoa, there's something going on there that I don't understand. What is that band, though?
One's real, one's
Is that a Rolex? Is it fake? We can't know. We'll never know.
fake. See if you can guess which one it is.
Zoom in on that Rolex, asshole. Hold on. What do you got on your wrist?
One is a la heavy.
That is insane. I'm fascinated by it, but no. And this is what oh my God, the price on this? $400K?
Looks like cheap plastic, and the other one.
They both do, lady. And I'm so uncultured. I know. Like, imagine me sitting here criticizing a watch that literally no one in this chat can afford. Even if we pooled, it'd be like, I don't even want to put in for that.
There's screws on the back.
But I'm sitting here going, it's kind of ugly. This is like a Robert Downey Jr. watch. Have you seen his? It's like got belts and shit. We got to pause this. Chat, remind me, we're coming back to this because I'm into it right now. I'm having a good time. Don't they weigh like 10 grams? Is that a lot or a little? Is that a lot or a little? I don't actually know. Is 10 grams a lot? Where my drug dealers at? It's a little. Okay, thank you. Look at the solar system watches. Bro, I've seen those. They're really cool, but they're so insane. I mean, you get to a point with gaudiness where it's like, but the watch is over $1 million, so who's even going to criticize it? A pound is 454 grams. Ah, what the fuck is a kilometer? Look up the tourbillon. J-Shock voice. What's up, Shock Squad? It's Shock o'clock on the wrist. Today, we're going to be gumming down a sausage so big. All right, it's Shock o'clock. Shock on the wrist. We're playing a little court game. I don't know how this works, but I was told to play it on stream, and we got the gang ready. I'm booting the game now, and I'm also on time. I'm only 2 minutes late. That's pretty good. I said six-ish. Boys, tell me if I'm wrong here. When you say I'll be there at 6-ish, you got about a 5 to 10 minute window. I'm on time. I'm on time. Now, here's the beauty of this game. if it's dog shit and ass, I got other shit to do. What's this Twitch clip? PaymoneyWubby Twitch clip. What is this? Italian Wubby? A pound is 454 grams. Where am I Italian? What the fuck is a kilometer? Look up the... Where's Italian? Why are you spamming this clip? I gotta slap you. Okay, let's do this. Squeaks is getting on in 5, by the way. Dude, I invited Squeaks for something recently to come here. You know what he said to me? I'm not gonna out exactly the details. But I said, Squeaks, I'll fly you out. I got you. Like, on this day, I want to do something for this thing. And he goes, you're never gonna believe me. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I have a wedding on that day, that exact day. And I'm like, you're lying. You do not. And he's like, I'm the aficionado. What is it? I'm officiating. And I'm like, no, you're not. Who is letting you speak? Like, what? And he's like, no, I swear to God, like, I'm not lying. This is so fucked up, but it's the truth. And so I'm like, okay, I'll buy you out of the wedding. Like, how much is it going to cost for you to just not show up? And he's like, dude, I cannot. I think he's completely full of beans. I think he's absolutely, I think that man's going to be playing, I think that man's going to be live that day playing Mario Kart on the Switch 2. And I swear to God, I'm going to dox him when that happens. He's lying, bro. He said so. That's a son of a bitch. He's guilty as a sock. That's the truth. Ludwig's getting married. Yep. Sure. Whatever. That's what I said. Yeah. From the wedding, he'll be playing. True. All right. Let's get on this call. Oh, this is interesting. Speaking of Switch 2s and watches, here's a little update. This is interesting. If anyone wants to send me a Switch 2, hold on. Let's try to. Hold on. I want to make sure I understand what he's trying to say here. If anyone wants to send me a Switch to or help. If anyone wants to send me a Switch 2 or help, get me one. To where? Where is he asking me? I can get him a Switch if he wants a Switch. Where is he asking me to send it? What is that? Dude, you know what? I've been seeing another comment on this. It's so mean. They're so mean to him. One of them is, and this one's good, chat. You got to use this one when I ever get a bad haircut. He goes, everyone says, what's your barber do for a living? Dog, that's crazy. I love that, though. It's pretty funny, but it's pretty mean. If anyone want to send me a Switch 2 or help, tell me where to send the Switch 2, brother. He should fight his barber. I will say, though, all jokes aside, what does his barber do for a living? And I like this guy. I really do. I have nothing but love in my heart for him. Hate from San Diego, but I can't. Bro, I'm eating. That's so mean. Hate from Orlando. What's his barber supposed to do with that? And can I? Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to not cross the line, but you're right. It's okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna, bro, just go bald. I've just never seen a hair build like that. It's like when you're a newborn baby. That's what I've been wanting to say, but I didn't have the heart to say it. It's like when a newborn baby starts growing hair. You know what I mean? It's like it's just, show it again. I can't. All right, I'm in the game. Oh, there's the call. Okay. All right, room code, do not leak, so help me God. Oh, okay. Find a court. I don't know how this game is played. So I guess we're going into this blind, chat. You guys like when I go in blind, don't you? Customize your guy, by the way. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me does this leak the code if I show this screen? No. Okay, it doesn't. Cool. All right.
Strangle you.
Oh.
You're coming through your little fucking PS5 controller again.
Oh. Hello? One guy on the left.
Fucking
Hello?
crazy.
Hey.
Holy fucking shit.
He's on your left.
Ah!
Can you hear me now? Is it better now? Hello? Oh my God. I'll be back. I'm sorry, my mic's not working. Little Actual J-Shock vibes. Settings. Full screen. We'll keep it in full screen, guys. Let's get a little weird with it. Microphone. Oh, Carlos is calling me now. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, so really quickly,
Yeah.
before you rejoin the lobby, do you want chat to be voting on guilty, not guilty?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Okay, then what you have to do before you join is go into settings.
Settings.
And then enable the Twitch jurors mode.
On. Got it?
Well,
link channel.
your channel first. Don't turn it
Yeah.
on yet. Link channel first.
Wait, it says username, channel name. What is the difference?
Yeah, it's just the same. It's PaymoneyWubby.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It said in the notes that it might not work if you have if you open it in Firefox, which I know you use.
That's such AIDS.
Yeah.
Why?
So you might have to open the authentication in fucking Chrome or whatever.
But it automatically goes to Firefox.
I don't know.
God, why? Okay, now it won't even. Now it won't. Can you do it
Yeah,
for
you
my
might
channel?
You might be able to copy the link to Chrome instead.
It just says it just goes bad, invalid host.
Huh.
I don't even have Chrome on this computer.
You don't? Oh, because you just built a new computer.
It's a new computer. Why would I need Chrome? Everything works in Firefox.
Oh yeah, everything.
Well,
you're saying Edge. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
okay, connected. Link channel. Confirm. Invalid host. It doesn't give me. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with the situation here right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with the situation. So now, okay, so when I click on settings. Okay, link channel. When I hit confirm and it pops up a browser, it doesn't even give me the chance to authenticate. It's just sending me to a bad host site. So I'm not even getting, I can't even put that into a different browser because there's no link to put there.
Can you temporarily set a different browser to be your default one?
Let's try that. So how do I do that? Default browser. Default browser. Nothing comes up. Chat, help me. Default apps. Okay, wait, default apps. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. Chrome. Set as default. Okay, that's in now. Okay, I got Chrome. Okay, now I'm going to relink this. Status. Link channel. Confirm. Opens in Chrome. I'm not logged in on Chrome. I don't know my Twitch login. Carlos, did you leave?
No, I was talking to Ash.
Okay.
What's up?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't know my Twitch login.
What do you mean you don't know wait, why would you need to know your Twitch login? Oh, are you because you have to sign in on the new fucking browser.
Oh wait, I can go to Firefox. Hold on, wait, I got this. Chat is actually glitching right now. What the fuck?
Oh, go into your password manager
Yeah,
in Firefox or
help
something.
passwords. Saved passwords. Okay.
That's so
not on
funny,
here.
dude.
Oh my god. Hold on, wait. We may have just done it. It doesn't work. Why is the Firefox saved password not working? If I reset my password, what's gonna happen?
Probably a lot of things are gonna break for whatever you have signed in. That's my guess.
Oh.
Wait, why did your password not work? The one that you had saved? Isn't it?
I don't know. Does that answer your question?
That really, honestly, that's the answer I expected, and yet I was still surprised at the answer.
Hold on, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Uh-huh.
Is anyone else live?
I don't think so.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so
No.
we're good. Okay. If I reset my Twitch password right now,
Mhm.
is that gonna be okay? Bro, I can't even reset it because it doesn't know the current one. Okay, but will that like kill stream somehow?
No, no, if anything, you will just be not you'll just be logged out of Twitch whenever if you have your dashboard up or something, it'll just log you out of Twitch.
It's probably not worth it, right? Chat can
But
vote
yeah,
with
if you are
polls.
connected to TT, no, that's just your stream key linked, I assume.
Oh yeah, that's not my Twitch password.
So then it doesn't matter if you're signed in or not for TT's thing.
Can you?
It's not gonna break like OBS or like your stream or anything because you're not logged in on OBS.
So is it worth it though?
It's again, all of this is if you want chat voting on the thing.
Okay, let me go to Twitch on my phone.
You can also just do manual polls, but
Hold on, wait.
I'm
logged in on my phone. Hold on, wait. This could be huge. Hold on.
How would
Hold
that
on.
work?
I'm logged in on my phone. This could be huge. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, if you're saying the password is updated on your phone.
It might be. It very well might be. This could, boys, we might have just cracked the code. Okay, hold on. This might actually fucking work. This might be code cracked here. Oh, Carlos, entertain the crowd real quick.
Catch the game last night?
Not working.
Padres 11-1.
Wait, really? 11-1?
Yeah, it was actually bad.
Carlos, none of these are. Why does it have
yeah,
6?
Emi threw the first pitch.
Why does it has 6 passwords saved and none of them worked?
What are you doing over there, bro?
All right, so we have an opportunity here. Do we?
I think a brave mod is gonna put up a poll at the end of every trial to see.
You know
what?
what? And we respect brave mods for their work here.
Uh-huh.
Are you my 70-year-old dad? No. I wish. Let chat pick the password. All right, let's do a poll for the password. What password should we do? All right, I'll just join. Sorry about that, man.
Hey, that's all right.
Are we using?
I knew it was
in-game
gonna be a
chat?
problem the second that I saw that it was like it doesn't work on Microsoft on
Yeah. Well, here's the good news. Even if it worked on Chrome or on Firefox, apparently even Firefox doesn't know my password. So we're currently logged in on a whim right now.
Yeah, somehow you are in.
Oh wait, just type over the auth link on your phone. Wait, this guy might have a good idea. Hold on, wait. Can I just log in with my phone? Hold on, link channel. PaymoneyWubby. Open. Hold on. Trouble logging in. This might work. Hold on. What the fuck? It's just gonna reset my password? Hold on, wait. This might actually work. Hold on. Then my password reset link. I don't want to reset my password. I don't want to reset it. But I'm just going to have to reset it anyway at the end of stream. But that's probably easier to do.
After all this is done.
Yeah. Chrome password manager, please God. I don't have Chrome, dude. Chrome is, you know what I mean? Hold on, Carlos, don't leave. Hold on, wait. I'm going to try one more thing. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
This is my last.
You've sent
I just
me
got
a
logged
photo
out
of
on my
your
phone.
asshole.
I just got logged out. All right, let's just fucking run it, dude. I give
All right.
up. All right, we're using in-game?
Yeah, it's all in-game chat and stuff.
you're
I'll
here.
explain everything.
Okay, thank you. All right, bye-bye. Holy shit. Well, we're going to be fixing that after stream. Password will be Labubu1. Okay. Find a court. Sorry about that, chat. What's he trying to do? Something, can I be honest with you? Something very tech-related. Extremely tech-related. Like, I'm trying to port forward to avoid, it's for Halo Firewall. It's a whole, honestly, man, it's something that kind of goes out of your, you know, Hello?
Hello? Didn't see you walk in.
Hello?
Oh, I didn't see you there.
How do I turn people down?
Hit escape, and then there's a little volume slider on every.
Oh.
Hello? Hello.
How is everybody?
Oh.
Yep, can you talk? Nice.
Very good.
Yep.
Which my
Yep.
audio thingy. I'm
Oh,
here.
there we go. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I need to make my character custom.
Yeah, you sure
Yeah,
do.
click the coat hanger.
While you're
Oh.
doing that,
Yeah.
I'll explain. I'm using some custom cards, some custom evidence cards. I misunderstood, I think, how to upload custom images. I believe the prosecutor is the person who uploads them from their PC.
In the
when
moment?
they-
Oh, I need
yeah,
a
in
cigarette.
the moment when we're deciding what the case is.
Mhm.
And I think they do a little write-up as well. So, this game is basically just like a bunch of fucking around, being loud, and making dumb jokes with the cards presented in front of you. So, the judge is there to sort of maintain order. They have the opportunity to pass or dismiss evidence as they see fit. And then the prosecutor obviously is presenting evidence against the client, the defense, their client, and the defense is trying their best to make their client look good. And then you can use any method that you want to do that. It's all about just chaos and being loud and just like doing whatever. Journalists just doodle and like make up news headlines randomly throughout the case. And then I don't know if we're gonna do witness. And then there's bailiff who can also help keep the order. And then I think we're just gonna have chat with the jurors, right? In terms of just doing a poll to see what they think.
Carlos, suggestion for the first game, should we not use like the default deck?
We can if you want.
I think just as like a baseline, right? Just get.
Here's what they do is I believe that they combine custom cards and their normal deck, like for just because otherwise it would repeat a lot of the same cards.
Carlos, I have a question.
What's up?
Maybe this will be answered, and I'm sure chat's thinking the same thing. How do we do? Like, how does this work? I heard every word you said.
Yeah.
But like, is this very heavily carried by our ability to RP?
Yes and no. It is like a joking sort of like improv type game, but
Okay.
you have a baseline as to what to go off of.
So
The
there is
goal
a through
there.
line to follow, because like
Yeah,
I'm bad
the
at
through
RP.
line is most of the people that are going to be talking, the two biggest talkers in the court are going to be the prosecutor and the defense, and then
Okay.
the judge immediately behind them.
Can I be defense?
Sure. You can just jump. You can click.
Oh! It's
So,
over. I've never lost
the
a case, Carlos.
prosecutor- The prosecutor is accusing the defense's client of something. There's going to be a little guy standing next to you, and you're trying to defend him.
Yep. What color is
and
he?
I don't know.
Okay.
And then
All
the
right.
judge is just kind of going to be there, hearing both sides out, blah blah blah. But it's all going to be sort of improv, riffing, doing whatever. The whole time.
Okay. Who wants to be judge?
I could try to be the judge.
What are the most important roles, Carlos?
I guess the most active roles are prosecutor and defense.
Okay, so who's gonna carry the prosecution? We can mix up second round, obviously.
Yeah, we can do whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, 1v1. We need a witness and a bailiff.
We can have either. I think.
You want to be a witness?
I'm gonna do bailiff.
No, be a
the only
witness.
Mandatory roles
This
are
is the
prosecutor, judge,
recommended.
defense.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
This is the recommended
I see.
thing for 5 players that they have on their site.
Okay.
Where it's like if you're playing with 5 players, judge, prosecutor, defense, a journalist, and then a bailiff.
Okay. No, Ham. Ham is busy. He was invited. Also, so is Alex, busy as well. But guys, I know this is a meme. Should I hit up Squeaks?
I thought he was already on his way, right?
Okay, I know. I appreciate your dedication to the meme. Should I actually hit him with a DM right now and see if he can come?
You'd probably have a
He's
better
probably
chance
like
hitting
at
up
the
Will.
Lakers game again.
He's already
or he's
5
probably,
minutes
like,
out.
on the Titanic.
Okay, I'm gonna hit up Squeaks.
He's playing Mario Kart right now. He's live playing Mario Kart, but he'll be here in 5 minutes.
You want to come be in our court?
Type in his
For a
chat.
cheeky
This is gonna be
10.
so bad, dude.
Like, I
Wait,
know
don't
it's
bring
not
him?
a baby
Should I not
baby,
invite
but
him?
Would you still?
I feel like it's such a.
No, be real with me. Be real. Be
This
real.
game is so putting whoever's in it on the spot. It's like, hey, Squeaks, come and be funny.
Well, I'm in that spot right now, and I'm bad at that. So should I?
No,
Should I
I'm
not press
comfortable
enter?
telling you to do that.
I'm. Get Will Neff, guys. The problem with Will Neff is it's like putting Babe Ruth into a pee-wee game of baseball.
That's so true.
He's gonna come and we're just gonna be softballing homers to him. Anyone in Squeaks' chat is permid, just straight up. I'm gonna ask Squeaks right now. You want to come be in our court for a cheeky 10? I just pressed enter. I pressed enter. Now Carlos, before we start the game, can we give him 5 minutes to respond?
Oh, you want me to give him 5?
I actually do.
Okay.
Ask Squeaks to ask Ludwig. That's so mean. Oh, I will. I just like
Carlos.
Squeaks.
What's up?
Carlos, since you know more about this, should you be the judge?
You be the judge.
You be the judge. I fucking knew you were gonna say that. Okay. I do.
That's a good question, though.
Be the judge.
We
The bailiff's
Carlos,
still an
dude.
important job.
Is it? What is the? Not typically. What does the bailiff do?
Bailiff just bongs people in the head who are.
I know
being
what bailiff
too loud.
does in real life, but like they're
Yeah, and
usually
apparently it's
just
not an
standing
important
there.
job to Wubby, so.
It's still in terms of a comedic court, they just stand there and they act stoic. I've never
This
seen a
is a joke
bailiff
to you.
lock in. Can we jump on each other? Because then the bailiff comes into play.
No, you can throw shit at each other. You can you can flip each other off. There's like a bunch of emotes you can do.
Can I pull out a gun from somewhere? Can I bring
There we
a
go.
gun to trial?
No.
Who's on trial? It's an NPC, right, Carlos? And then
Yeah.
Peanut has to come up with a case in the moment.
Yeah.
That seems challenging.
Yeah. I mean, there's some.
Good luck. Like, I don't want to do that. That sounds hard.
Wubby, you need to change whatever image Squeaks has of you. I don't
Why?
know what you've done.
What happened? What'd he
He
say?
was saying it's trying like, oh, Wubby wants you. He goes, fine, like whatever like racist joke he needs me to like sign off on.
What
I'll
the
be his
fuck?
Indian, like,
Bro, what?
whatever, dude.
He's Indian?
Come on, dude.
Why is he do? You're saying you need to change your image of Squeaks. This is, you know what? Squeaks has painted me in his mind, and I'll be that for him as long as he'll be my Indian. No, for real though. What the fuck?
He's been Googling your name too much, you know?
That's the
He just
problem.
has this world built about you.
I miss when he didn't know who I was and we were just cool. But you know, just start it. Whatever. Go to your wedding, Squeaks. Whatever, bro. Whatever. You said you wouldn't piss on a fire to put him out. I didn't say that.
That is fucked up.
If you clip that and put it in chat, you will get banned. He never said that.
His Mario Kart race is almost over. Well, how long do these take, Carlos?
For Mario Kart? What are you asking me?
This game.
They can go for a decent bit. Not super long. It really depends on the judge moving things along.
All right, let's just run it. Let's give, because I don't want to put it on Squeaks anyway. Squeaks,
think
enjoy your
he's in
Mario
the
Kart,
last
brother. I apologize, and you're more to me than your country of origin. I love you.
Where do you at?
Oh.
Oh. Hello?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mouse sensitivity.
Yeah,
Hello?
you need to drop that.
Oh.
Check my evidence. I have. Okay.
One of you is tootin'. Okay.
Am I black?
What's this button do?
Who's to say?
Ah. Oh, I get to control Twitch chat polls.
About
So it's not.
about that.
Doesn't really work.
We did some troubleshooting and I'm ready.
So okay, no. So this is, I believe, the only Twitch chat that is linked is mine.
Oh my god.
Don't put. There's only one.
Oh my god. Ah!
That was good.
Okay. TG's accused of being in the canyon, bud.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on. Wait. Let me
Oh
go
fuck,
to-
I gotta get ready, huh?
Start writing down your notes, buddy.
Yeah, like what? Like what am I supposed to do here?
All right.
Well, I think is Squeak's replying to you, by the way.
Is he? Oh no.
Bitch.
He said, "What does this mean? Is it a game?" I'm gonna say, "You said I was racist, dude. Come on."
Ow.
Hold on, guys. Can we pause court for a second? I got. Oh my God, my
Yeah.
client is TT in the canyon.
Action is moved.
I mean, my client is TT anywhere. This, I mean, who knows where he is?
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say? Okay. This does. What does this do?
Okay, I got Squeaks off my back. I told him I love him. You guys can start. Thank you, Your Honor, and I want to say thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you know what?
here's this for you. Oh shit. Thank you.
Thanks. I guess.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Oh. Okay.
Don't
I
write
don't
that
know
down.
Either.
I'm writing something down.
Don't write that down.
Oh, I get it. Oh. All right. Sorry, I'm just figuring this out. All right. Are we ready to begin the trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we
All right.
we can commence whenever it suits you.
She doesn't need your permission, Peanut. She knows when she can.
Right. Excuse me.
What are you writing down?
defense?
Yep. Yes,
You
ma'am.
did not ask me my pronouns. Don't call me ma'am.
That is tough. That's tough. That's fair and tough. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. You got it. All right. I believe we typically start in this court with the prosecutor prosecuting.
Oh!
Breaking news.
Just kidding.
Oh, hold on.
There's news.
What the fuck is this? What? Wait, is that you, Booty?
Yeah,
What
that's
side
me,
are you
that's me,
on?
I'm just reporting
He's
what's
reporting the
happening
news.
in the world.
He calls it
just
like he
wanna
sees
say,
it, sir.
As a judge, that's just plus. That's just a plus for you. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Thank you, guys. Women, anyone who's in there, thank you them. I appreciate you all.
All right. Who is standing before me?
How do I select evidence? I'm looking at it.
Your Honor, the prosecution seems to be completely unprepared, and I'd like to point that out.
I can see that.
I'm ready to go whenever he is, but he is not. Oh,
damn.
Oh, damn.
I'm being silenced for speaking the truth.
What is the truth?
You didn't say shit. That's the problem.
So, hey, we
I'd
got
like
this,
to
bro.
present. Dude, I'm clicking on the dude. Carlos, this game's busted. I'm
You
clicking
click-
on the evidence.
You click it, hit use.
I'm clicking it. I click it and nothing happens. I click it, nothing happens. There's no
Are
use.
you clicking it?
Your
twice?
Honor, I think this is a kangaroo court, Your Honor. I would like my client to be left out immediately. He's not even prepared.
Wait,
I
whose
do.
turn? Wait,
I do
whose
have to
turn is it?
wait.
Was it my turn?
Hit the gavel. Is it the defense's turn? Is it
How
not
do
my
I do
turn?
that?
Is that why?
Here, your turn. Oh,
Wait,
oh,
is it
I
my
got
turn?
It now.
Now it's
Now
okay.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
It was
All right.
on the
All right.
defense. All right.
Oh, well, what am I supposed to defend? What's he accused of? Prosecution?
Hold on.
Yeah.
He's accused
What
of
he
being in the
said.
canyon.
Well, what can you define your terms?
I like to present evidence found at the scene. A cheap ring, a flawless replica
What the fuck, bro?
for 1/10 of its normal price.
Indistinguishable.
You can barely tell. Some may call it a lafufu of rings.
Fuck.
Prosecutor, I'm very curious. What does this prove?
Fuck.
We're getting. It was inherited.
I'm sorry. I'll let. Oh, okay. All right. I should have.
An inherited cheap plastic.
Boo. Boo.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hey, I won't stand for intimidation. Although you did look pretty cool.
Thank you.
Bailiff,
I appreciate
are
that.
you tweaking? What is going on? Okay.
So what what do I say to this bullshit evidence you found? Oh,
Your Honor, I'll rest my case.
I'm gonna be completely honest, Your Honor. I'm not sure what a cheap ring would put my client in this so-called canyon. I think that he's even not clearly defined what a canyon is. My client is clearly here on a flat piece of land. There is no dips. There is no canyon to be seen. If anything, this man is most likely in some sort of plain, possibly a savanna. We would never label this as a plane. And more importantly, the ring that you found in the canyon is a size 6 and would never fit my large client's finger.
Do you have any evidence to back that up?
Do I have evidence to back that up? Allow me to show you Exhibit A, which I will now...
I see.
Did that happen? Did you guys see that?
Something did happen.
That is an electronic bracelet that would only fit a man 6'3" and over. It would never fit a small woman, which the ring would fit. And we all know TT's gay. I rest my case.
Oh my god. Wow. Amazing. I do just want to say, based on our opening arguments, it would seem as though the only answer the prosecutor provided is a counter ring that is not electronic.
That was inherited. It was inherited, Your Honor.
That was inherited.
Wrong button. Your Honor, wrong.
Son of a bitch, don't you ever make that fucking face at me again, you fool. Anyway.
Whoa, during Pride Month?
Whoa,
It's my
freedom's our
courtroom.
celebration of Pride.
True. Thank you.
As I was saying, the defense's evidence of an electronic bracelet actually proves that TT could not possibly be in the canyon, as no electronics have been found to work in canyons.
Sure, that's exactly what I said.
Your Honor, may I give a rebuttal?
You may.
I'd like to call forth a witness to the stand.
Uh-oh. Okay.
How do I...
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah. Oh.
Who?
You tell me.
It's your witness?
I believe the judge has to accept the witness.
Pidit, you brought them in?
Your Honor.
Carlos, how do I do that?
I request to call a witness to the stand, Your Honor.
One
Your Honor, I believe this is a
moment.
you problem. Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I see. Oh.
Hey, could you stop? Fuck, I gotta be ready on this. Hold on.
Talk amongst yourselves. Whether
If you hold tab, does something come up?
Yes,
Call
I
the
see
canyon
like
to-
the evidence
Can I
and
call the
stuff, but
canyon to the
I
stand?
don't know how to bring the witness in because I can see them, but I don't know how to call them in.
Ooh.
But Carlos?
I've played. I told you I've played this one time and I was not the judge that time.
Oh yeah. So to answer your question, prosecutor, you dumb bitch.
Okay.
You may not bring in a witness.
So the witness.
I'm being told to tell you to scroll. Does that mean anything from your perspective?
Your Honor,
It's just it's giving me guilty or not guilty, and then that's
well, you could make your
really it.
decision right now. I think. I mean, it's. I mean.
I was kind of just hoping someone might wow me.
We
know?
also
there's-
don't have a witness player. We might need a player in witness.
We should get a witness player. Does anyone know a Twitch streamer playing Mario Kart who might be?
I think I do.
Fuck! I just told him no. Now I gotta go back hat in hand.
No, it's too late. No, it's too late.
You think so?
Yeah.
Apparently, there's 3 scroll options. Somebody in chat is saying. But even if you call a witness, we don't have a witness. What do we? How does that?
Have a witness player.
I give you permission to speak again, prosecutor.
Your
Just
Honor.
kidding.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, this is big. Hold on. Ooh! Let's go. Let's go. I
Your
like
Honor,
this
as
guy.
my closing piece of evidence, I'd like to ask one simple question. Where'd my hug at?
Oh my god. Yo, Peanut threw so hard.
I will let the defense.
Oh.
I will.
Oh,
let
oh,
the defense-
the witness is here.
With the witness. Sorry.
What did he? Okay.
What does it do?
What does it do?
Peanut, this is your witness. I want to remind
here's
you.
The thing, normally with the witness,
Yeah.
there's a player doing it, and then they can ask
Right.
questions.
So in this
and then
case,
they'll be able to answer them.
Right.
This is, if you were to ask this person a question, I don't think that they would be.
Well, let's. Well, Peanut, try it.
We'd like to hand cross-examination over to the defense.
Okay, I'll ask.
All right.
If, hello, witness. Oh, that's my witness. That's now my witness. Oh, that's it now.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay.
Prosecution?
I will, or I'll defend. I'll defend. Okay, so you're a witness. Now, question for you: if my client is innocent, say nothing.
Objection!
Sustained.
Oh, you said sustained. I'm so sorry.
So that's not what sustained means.
Objection. Wrongful chicken.
Okay, so Peanut, I'll actually no further questions, Your Honor. If the prosecution wants to ask this witness anything, I would actually love to hear what he would have to say.
Right. So wrong buttons. So get used to it.
Go ahead, Peanut. I want to hear what he witnessed.
Yeah.
Right. So, where were you on the night of October the 11th?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
You know
Judge,
what?
did you
Maybe
hear
I
that?
didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get like a court transcript or something.
We don't have a stenographer.
You have a fucking keyboard. Okay.
No, I can write a maximum of like 4 words, and I just make newspapers. I'm a journalist.
I just make newspapers.
I just make newspapers, dog.
Yeah, Peanut. This you might want to get your witness out of here. This is you've completely held up the court for a mute man. Yeah.
Understood. Do you want to bring in your witness defense?
Can I be honest with you? I actually don't think I need to. At this point, we don't need to bring anyone to the stand. My case is, kind of blowing this shit out of the water. He's presented a ring, which we've already disproven, and that has made the local papers. I don't think TT can be proven as in the canyon whatsoever. Prosecution is actually having a moment too.
I hesitate to agree with you. I want to give the prosecutor one more chance. Do you have anything to prove? Your claim.
Also, wait, real quick, I'd like to present... Oh, it's not my turn to speak. Yes, Your Honor, my bad.
Alrighty.
Oh, yep, but never mind, it is. Real quick, just to make this more ironclad, the day of October, what'd you say, once again, prosecution? October what? Prosecution?
I think he said the 11th.
The 11th, thank you, Judge. On the 11th...
of October, correct.
TT could not be at the canyon because TT had a flat tire.
Oh.
He was unable to leave his house on October the 11th because TT had a flat tire, so he decided to do some work on his property, which is not located in the canyon.
Interessante.
Yeah.
Prosecutor, what say thee?
Your Honor.
Yep.
GG, go next.
You're going away for a long time.
That sounds like a FF to me.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hey, okay, we should get a witness.
Can I get a witness?
Let's get a witness. I see P-Rex as an option. Hold on. Squeaks kind of left us on hold. That's kind of tough. He had a flat tire going... Whoa, bro. Check with Squeaks. Squeaks is dead. Ash? I'd be fine with Ash, too. Oh, wait. I'm out of the lobby. Let me ask Ash. Hold on. Can we hit Ash? Hold on. Ash, are you here? Get sci-fi, get poob. If okay, I would prefer Ash, but we'll see. She's not available. Bitch! 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 I don't own the game. Alex said she's ready. Where did she say that? Ash said, bro, I'm gonna call her. Bro, I'm calling Ash. Hold on, I'm calling her. What the fuck is this nonsense? She says she's cooking dinner. Hold on, I'm gonna Ash, you better pick up. She's cooking dinner, bro. Hold on. Pick up. Yo, Ash, what the fuck do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
I need you to lock it. You need to save us right now.
If you give me like 10 minutes, I can.
Girl, I can give you 10 minutes if you're going to come in 10 minutes.
I can, yes.
Okay.
In 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. You promise?
I promise.
Thank you, Ash.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. Ah, she always sounds disappointed in me. We got Ash! We got Ash! We got Ash. Can Ash be within 400 feet of a courthouse? You know, the thing. I think that's what makes her more interesting. You know what I mean? I want some... The thing with Ash, the reason why I lean Ash over all the other options is because Ash, if you can say the right combination of words, that woman will explode. she's a hothead, and I think throwing her into the mix, I've never seen someone be more mean to Peanut than Ash. And that's the kind of relationship I need to go for in this courtroom, right? You know what I mean? You get Sci-Fi in there, you get Pyrrhix in there, you know, might be a little more kind, might be a little more level-headed. I want to see, like, God, she's so mean to Peanut. Bit of a wild card. Squeak said he's almost done with the race and he can join. Cool, we'll add him to the list. All right, we got 10. We're live in 10. We're live in 10. We're live in 10. We're live in 10. I'm excited. I get the game now. I do think, though, that the pivotal role is the witness. Otherwise, it's kind of cooked, isn't it? All right, let me tell. Hey, Carlos. Oh, Carlos. Carlos.
Hello.
Hey there. Hey, everyone. I got Ash. 10 minutes, though. That was 2 minutes ago, so we're looking at like 8 now. Is that cool? What was that noise you just made?
Nothing. So, what do you think? What did you think of defense?
I loved it, but I do think what would be important is before we start now, whoever signs up for prosecution should have something like kind of ready. Because Peanut, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You seemed lost out there, prosecutor.
Well, I didn't know. So the prosecution comes up with the case, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
It said TT's in the canyon?
No, I had to just come up with something. It was like, what's the name of the defendant?
Oh, yeah.
Choose a picture and then choose a case.
So what I'm saying for that is for the next, because we have about, what, like 5-6 minutes at this point. Whoever is prosecutor, now is a good time to think, like, what is it you want to go for?
Yeah, I didn't think I would be choosing
No,
the
that's
case.
fine. No, that's totally fine. For now, though. If who's going to be prosecutor for this one?
I will
prosecute.
Give it a try.
Okay. Can I be the witness?
Yeah, sure. I was going to say you should be judge.
You would be able to do a whole lot of talking.
I guess judge is probably
you
better.
should be the judge.
That's fair. Yeah, because the witness might get thrown out early, and then I'm just spectating.
And like being a judge, you get to be God. So
that's true. Peanut, I kind of want you to be defense.
Me to be defense?
Because I want to see the interaction with Ash. That's kind of what we're hoping for here.
Why do you hate me by way of Ash? Why are you sending hate at me by way of
Yes,
Ashley?
you know. I literally told Chad, I was like, we got to get Ash because she'll be so mean to Peanut.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream, bro.
Yes. Well, but you'll be mean to her. It'll be good. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't
You
mute.
still want to be the journalist?
Sure. It's fun. I just was drawing pictures the whole time. You can only make 3, though. I wish you could make more.
Oh, dang.
I was in the middle of my magnum opus for the 3rd newspaper, and then it ended before I got to.
Okay, I'm muting chat. We got about 5 minutes. This is kind of fun. I'm interested in the next bout. We'll see what happens. Can you get the Twitch thingy to work? You know what? I'm going to right now. I'm going to get the Twitch thingy to work right now. I'm going to get the Twitch thing to work, and it's going to break everything, and I apologize, but we'll fix it, okay? I'm going to get... Because I do want you guys to vote. I do. I think I do want you guys to vote, okay? And that's really fun. It's so integral to the game that I'm gonna do that, okay? So rip stream, rip everything, but you know what? It's worth it. That's what boys do for boys. Hold on. It's not working. So let's do that right now. And I'll turn on TTS so you guys can talk while I do this. All right? Okay. And now... And then Twitch. And then reset. I lost chat. Uh-oh. Are we live? Did something just happen? Uh-oh. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? I hope that didn't fuck anything up, right? Right? Okay, cool. And I'm in now. I'm in. Okay, and now that worked. That was awesome. And my chat's broken on my end, so let me do this, and then this, and then we do this, and then this, and let me do this, and then this, and then this, and then
Gotta put Keebs on trial?
That's up to the prosecution, frankly. You got to get that message to Yeb, brother. That's up to the prosecution. I don't make the rules. Okay, now let me go back and let me try to link it. Here we go, guys. This could be big. You're about to be a part of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Turn on link channel, PaymoneyWubby, and then PaymoneyWubby.
Tiger Lily.
Confirm.
Hey, Wubby, Dracula here. My dick is still very sore from all the rubbing chat did the other day.
Hold on, this might work. We're so close. Submit. Authorize. Ladies and gentlemen. Successfully authenticated. It didn't work.
The prosecution alleges that the Trivago guy's teeth are not real, and honestly a bit jarring.
What? My Steam just crashed. What's happening? I can't stop the game. Why in the game won't let me? What's happening? I can't stop the game.
Buy fakes, everything fakes. Buy the fake Raleigh. Buy LA foo-foo. Buy proxies. Buy fake CPAP machines. Buy deep fakes of Wubby getting pinched off at the tip by Duke Nukem. Gotta sell squeaks on joining. Tell him you can put him courtside.
What's this game in my task manager? Because the game just says stopping on Steam, and as a result, it won't let me launch it. So now it's just stuck on stopping. What the fuck? What? Bro, what the fuck? Oh god, now I have 0 subs. Oh my, you should just said task manager it. Yeah, I know. You didn't hear what I said. What? Oh god, I did break a lot. Uh-oh. Oh no. I already killed Steam, but it's not stop. I already did that. Oh no. Oh, why did we do this live? Why didn't you guys warn me? Oh my god. 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 Oh wait, it might be working.
82, 82, 82, 82, 82, 82, 82, 82, 82, 82.
Got it. It's working. We're good. We're good, chat. We're so back. We're so back.
Wubby 7 less than 3.
Okay, settings. On. Oh, it's connected. On. PaymoneyWubby. I think it's working now, chat. This is going to be so worth it, though. Confirm. Authenticate. Your channel's authenticated. We're good. We're good, baby.
When did mukbang ASMR
We are
when?
in there like fucking swimwear.
The sub count. And it's gone.
Damn near 60 months. What is time?
And then I wonder what Ash is making for dinner. She said she needs 10 minutes to make dinner.
Hey,
what do you
Wubby,
think she's cooking?
It's been 54 months and I'm starting to think you don't really
Hey,
know what
this
you're
whole
doing half
thing
the
has
time.
real Brian energy there, Brian. Also, apparently mere miles from where I live in Massachusetts is an active serial killer. And I never knew Brian. That's wild, Brian.
Can I be honest with you, man? The Brian thing, I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. It's feeling forced. Unless like a bunch of people are doing it, you being the only one makes me feel like it's your thing. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's what you're going for. Okay, Brian, I think I just validated it by saying that, which is on me.
Wubby,
That's on
wubby,
me.
woo.
That's on me.
Wubby wubby woo.
Let's check back in with the gang here. Hello?
Holy fuck, Wubby. Please
Hello?
look at the subreddit for the
Yo.
Tourniquet
Hello?
Psycho
Hello?
Watch.
Hello?
Has it been 10 minutes already?
I mean, is Ash here?
Hey,
No.
Big Cat, could we bother you for an update on
Worst magic trick ever.
Wait, hold on, wait. So Squeaks needs 5, Ash needs 10? Is that what you're doing?
False.
It seems so.
Is that you need to watch every
It
stream?
seems so. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got it.
Squeaks needs
Just hold on.
5. Ash needs a bomb carrier.
Can we bother you for the... What did he just say? An update on the MagicCon. Yes, okay. I have an update, actually, and I'll be updating you guys the next couple of weeks more so. But I think I'm doing 2 things at MagicCon now, chat. The first is the Chaos Draft, which you can come be an audience member for it. But I think this is the first time. I'll tell you guys right now. I think I'm going to be opening a beta pack on the show floor at 2:30 in the Creator Central area. I'm going to have a table and we're going to open a beta starter deck. I think is what's going to happen. So you guys can come watch a Magic Monday abridged live. Are you going to film in the bathroom like Doc? That was the plan? I'm not sure. But what if the beta pack is a fake? Well, then you got to say you were there for it in person. Watch Wubby get scammed live. There's a non-zero chance of it. So it's probably going to be the only time we ever do something like this. Saturday at 2:30, I believe, is what we're looking at Creator Central in MagicCon. Saturday at 2:30. Now, I don't know if I don't know for sure, but that's what they offered, and I'm tentatively saying yes. Selling slots? No, I'm just ripping it, baby. I'm just straight gonna rip it and see what happens. So, J-Shock voice. Hey guys, today I'm gonna be ripping a new Magic the Gathering pack. That's me, J-Shock. Can we get Long Lenny out of here? I don't like him. How about Small Lenny? Is it your pack or did somebody sponsor it? It is my money. It is going to be my pack. It is going to be my win, or it is going to be my loss. It is what it is. We will see what happens, but it'll be fun. I know we'll talk about the Magic website in later. Bro's going to pull a beta Lotus live. I mean, that's the goal, right? Like, how historic would it be at MagicCon pulling power? Now, is that probably going to happen? No. I think we'll probably get hosed, and in front of all these people who have gathered around the table, it's going to be, oh. And then I'm going to be like, can everyone leave me alone now? And they're not going to leave me alone. It's going to be awkward, and I'm going to have to run away. Who do I pin for Magic stuff since Mustache is gone? Bro, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's hard out here. It's going to happen. Well, be there if it does, okay? Because I'll be there, and I'll be sad. Can we get a picture of J-Shock on the screen? Send me one. I'll put it up. I'm going to call Ash. Check in on her. I think she wants me to do that. I'm going to call her. I'm calling Ash. See if she picks up. Bro, Booty is just posting pictures of the most insane dreadlocks in the group chat we're in right now. Chat, do you want to see these? This is... Bro, what is the context? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm currently bringing up Carlos dinner, and then I'm going to launch the game.
Okay. And what'd you make?
I made Salisbury steaks, some mashed potatoes, some garlic butter broccoli, and then some butter bread to go with it.
Wow. That's awesome.
Thank you.
We're
But
all
I'll be there
counting
soon,
on you.
okay?
Okay. Thank you, Ash. Good job on that dinner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll
Okay.
be there soon.
All right. Bye-bye. Damn, bitch, dragging her fucking feet for some Salisbury steaks. Jesus Christ. All right, this is what Booty's currently spamming in the group chat. This is fucking absurd. What in the is that a single dreadlock? What would you call this? Is that like a beaver tail? It's a lock. By the way, you thought it couldn't get worse. That is fucked up, bro. That looks like some shit you would fight in Elden Ring. It looks like a centipede or something. That's insane. Bogan as fuck. What is Booty saying? Booty, what is this shit, dog?
I just spent 3 days after work doing a 1,000 piece puzzle to only find one piece missing. I'm about to crash out. Someone call a locksmith for these people.
I didn't. Oh shit! I did not pee on my hood. All right, where's Ash with that steak, bro? We're gonna hear. I bet you. Here, chat. Here's my money back guarantee. We're gonna hear eating sounds now. We're gonna hear. Oh, did Ash just show? Oh, Ash is here. Oh my god! Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Hello?
Right here. Oh.
Guys, we're all here.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh my god.
You're a juror? What's that mean, Carlos, in this case?
Why
It's
aren't
just
you
somebody
the-
who would be voting on, or I guess not voting, but like saying what they think based on prosecutor and defense's case, if they think the person is innocent or guilty. And similar to the journalist, I can just draw stuff and like hold up a sign.
Okay.
Kind of be a nuisance all the time.
Okay.
He is there for comedic effect, but does that mean that do we not need a bailiff?
We don't need a bailiff.
Okay.
No, the judge can hold their own. Right.
All right, chat. You should be able to talk. Hello? Yes.
Oh, is that your judge voice?
Oh, well, I do say, oh.
Oh.
Well, I do say
Here we find ourselves in medieval court. The king's court.
Waiting on the prosecutor and their charges. Well, hello, fine court. Stop throwing fucking paper balls!
There's
How
no
do I-
bailiff. We could do whatever we want.
Bro, I have a gun under my robe. How about that?
Oh,
You can
How
hit him
about
on the
that?
head with the,
is that a
with
gun
the
under
gavel.
your robe, or are you just happy to see us?
Bro, can I hit the reporter? Yes, I can.
I didn't even.
All right.
I didn't even do nothing.
Well, you know, you look.
Whoa! Where's the first?
I could do this all day. It's literally. It's okay.
bro.
I want to. Let me announce my court.
What is this? L.A.? I thought.
Ahem.
If it was LA, well, never mind. Oh, whoa, whoa, ladies and gentlemen, the prosecution has presented its case. Vsauce is accused of asking Grok to make her turn around.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Wow.
Michael's here?
Hello, pervert. Vsauce here.
All right, now let's see. Now hold it right there, partner. Now, prosecutor young Elderberry, would you like to present your case to the court? Let me remind you, there is a chat of thousands right now voting on the results, so please choose your words carefully.
Absolutely, Judge. May I say, excellent courtroom. What a great turnout.
Now I do appreciate that. You like the medieval style?
Yes, it's scary.
Oh, well,
I
now
am
thank you.
humbled.
Oh, now thank you,
What are
prosecutor
your
young.
pronouns, Judge?
Oh, well, now, that's a tricky question there. Just refer to me as Judge Wubby.
Judge
Be as
Wubby,
ambiguous
you
as
got it.
possible. I get offended
Okay.
very easily.
All right, we're going to use gender inclusive terms. All
Sorry,
right.
the witness laughed. I did not find that very funny at all.
Okay, all right. To the court, I'd like to address that I am persecuting Vsauce Michael here. He went on a certain website called X.com, and
Is that a
as
porn
some-
website?
Well, now hold
You're
on.
a
Let it
journalist.
finish. Yeah, wait, why don't you take notes there,
I'm just
newspaper
asking
boy?
questions.
Any hoozle. He went on a website known as X.com and used an AI bot known as Grok on a post of an attractive young woman and asked Grok to generate an image of that woman turned around. This is appalling and disgusting.
Now,
And I'd like
prosecutor
to-
Yeb, for the sake of the court, can you clarify when you say young woman? How young are we talking?
It's you know, in this day and age, it is very hard to tell.
Let the record show I don't agree.
It doesn't matter because actually, wait, it kind of does matter. That's not what we're here to do. That's the other court case. Anyway, I'd like to, Judge, if you would permit me, I'd like to show some evidence that they are guilty. Okay.
I didn't know that would be picked up by
Objection!
Can you guys see that poll right there?
Yes. Yes, we
Oh,
do.
that's a
Your
tough
Honor.
one. That's tough to say. Please, now, how do I? Now, I know you used to be a judge there, prosecutor. Yeah, but how do I pass this over to Peanut, or is it more of a social thing? Oh, pardon you.
There are
So it
two
should
buttons.
be. Oh, hold on. I'm just getting
Okay.
word.
Yeah. Oh. Now,
Well, you need to set it. I believe you need to hit the red button to make it
Rock, is this real?
Oh.
the prosecution's turn, so
Yes,
they can
yes,
present
yes, yes, yes,
evidence.
I see. Now I see. Now, what?
Oh,
How
thank
about
you,
you?
Judge.
Could you summarize your accusation one more time?
Absolutely. I am persecuting Vsauce Michael here as commenting on a young lady's post on X.com asking Grok to generate an image of her turned around. And I'd
now-
like to submit some evidence, if I may.
Well, let me get some opening statements from our young attorney
Understood.
Peanut here.
Of course, Judge.
Peanut, you have the floor.
Your Honor, I just like to start by saying that Vsauce, Michael here, if you would, has never used Grok. Thank you. Has never used Grok in any inappropriate sense whatsoever. He purely uses Grok to, and I believe he told me this in confidence, but I'm going to share it now with the courtroom, for pasta, specifically rigatoni recipes, and nothing else really. Various lasagnas as well. And it just different
How
pasta
many
recipes.
lasagnas could there be?
I'm talking. And he has never shown any proclivity for any sort of sexual tendencies, especially online as well. I believe the Vsauces of the world procreate through a series of, osmosis. It's a very genetic, chemical bound thing. There's no sexual activity at all, so they don't have a need for any sort. Oh, sorry. I'll pass it on. We plead not guilty, Your Honor.
Well, all right there, Peanut. I see you are. What's the term for your buckle smash? What do you do when you talk too much in court? What is it called there? Filibanking? You've been filibustering. I don't know what your point was there. But all right, good opening statement. Let's send it back over to prosecution. Yeah, please tell us, what evidence do you have?
Thank you, Judge. Honestly, this is the most compelling evidence, but I'll let you be the judge. Michael Vsauce here was found with this in his pocket right before he was taken into custody for this courtroom.
Oh, shit.
Now you tell me if that's someone who isn't down bad.
Oops. Gas station rhino pills. Could you please explain to the court what a gas station rhino pill is?
Absolutely, Your Honor, and to the jury as it may. A gas station rhino pill is essentially a pill for someone who can't. Let's see if there's a family-friendly emote here. Can't get turgid enough.
I noticed you said can't, and from my experience from reading about these pills online, it's not a can't thing, it's more of an enhancement thing. I just want to make that very clear.
Yes.
So I've heard.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I've heard that too, Judge. I think I've heard that too, Your Honor.
You've heard that as well?
Same here.
All right.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Yep.
It's an enhancement. A sexual enhancement.
Yes.
All right. Do you have anything else, prosecutor?
Well, I do. Thank you for asking.
Oh, shit, prosecutor!
that this Vsauce Michael here is doubling down in the unsavory category as they were caught selling Lafufus as well.
Oh!
Objection, Your Honor. Not relevant to the case. I asked that piece of evidence be dismissed from the case.
It shows that he's a poor character.
It is not relevant to the case.
He uses AI-generated images of women
She
turnaround.
is lying through her teeth.
Oh, yeah?
This bears no relevance to the case whatsoever. And firstly, I'd like to say na boo boo.
Order. Let me take a look at this. Okay, so your accusation here is he was caught selling a Lafufu. Now, I will say Peanut is convincing. What is the relevance to this case with him being also a fraudster?
I think you just put it excellently there, Judge. He's a fraudster. He is an unsavory character. Who would do such a thing? You know what? I can't think of how hurt their victims would be if they were sold a fake Labubu. How would you feel, Judge, if that were you?
I have strucketh. I can't pick it up. I have struck that from the evidence. While I do not like Vsauce or his fraudster activity, it does not prove or relate. My chat is telling me the term would be outside the scope. It's been stricketh from evidence. Please, to the jury, please forget. Bitch, I'm talking to you. Please forget that she said that shit, if you may.
Disregard.
Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. All right, Peanut. Please ignore the second piece of evidence.
Well, we would like to respond to the first piece of evidence that was
Yes.
submitted here, the gas station rhino pills. I would like to pose that, yes, my client, my defendant, was seen purchasing gas station rhino pills from the 7-Eleven down the way near the scene of the crime, but they were not for my client. Because you see, my client was getting a call from grandma.
Okay.
She's in hospice. The gas station rhino pills were merely for Vsauce's grandma, all right? And they were to make her feel better in a time of need when she needed the most. And more importantly, we'd like to call forth our first witness.
Well, now hold it right there, Peanut. Now hold down. Now you can hold it right there. Now hold it right there.
Can we not call witness?
Well, hold it right there. Why would grandma, who's by the way in hospice, need a to put it? Plug your ears, witness. Need a boner pill.
Well, Your Honor, I don't believe you've ever been in hospice, have you?
Well, by and by, I have not. No.
Well, when a person is in hospice, what more do you have to lose? I mean, do you not want to experience the finer fruits of life and see what you may have been missing out on all these years?
Are you saying
on your
grandma
deathbed,
wanted
are you not
a
gonna be trying?
Sustain. What is this? What is this thought? Hold on. Judge, what does this say?
Oh, the editor's fired.
So Peanut, you're maintaining that grandma.
We call forth the witness.
Okay, all right.
We call
that deserves a bonk. That deserves a bonk. Just straight up.
Judge,
Yeah.
listen, I am a persecutor. I've been around criminals. I'm familiar with what it says on the box of gas station rhino pills. And it says clearly on the front, anyone with weakened heart.
Oh, now Peanut.
Enhancing pills. Why does
Sustained.
that?
Again, I reiterate my previous point. What do you have to lose? I can't speak as to why exactly my client's grandmother wanted to take a pill that could possibly kill her, but I mean, she is towards the end of her life. Would you not be interested in trying, I don't know, Ket, on your deathbed?
Well, that's a good. That's
tar heroin. What?
Maybe
what's it gonna do? Kill you?
Attorney Peanut, have you ever taken a gas station rhino pill?
Objection, cert relevance to the case.
Sustained. Please focus on Vsauce here. Now, Peanut, I'm not gonna sit here and argue the validity of that counterpoint. That is up for the jury, and the chat to decide. Now, call your witness. Let's get it, or rather, hold on. Prosecution, would you like to call a witness?
Yes, I would.
And I'm gonna figure out how to. Prosecution calls their witness to the stand, and how do I? Yes. And what would you like me to do about that?
I believe you might try scrolling, Judge.
Now I know people saying scrolling. What the fuck is that?
When in my days as a judge, it just kind of happened.
It just kind of happened. Did you say, do I want to read something from my book? Oh, there it is. The prosecution. All right. Now, hold on. Now, try it one more time. Now, hold on. Hit that one more time there. Call that witness one more time.
One more time.
One more time.
You can't.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Give Grandma a Dr. Kevorkian dose of rhino pills.
Now, okay. Let's see.
Hit the red button. Hit the red button. It's no one's turn right now. You can hit the red button.
Okay.
Delightful.
Okay.
Just so everyone knows, nothing's coming up on my screen to prompt me to go over there.
This has never been more confusing here. I'm clicking everything.
Peanut, can you also try to call your witness? Is that possible?
Maybe Peanut has to approve. Does anyone understand how court works? Click the witness. I'm clicking the witness. She's just looking mad stupid. Scroll the gavel.
Your Honor, no way, dude.
The war on the Minecraft server is ramping up. There is propaganda being handed out at
That is guilty and not guilty, Your Honor. Do not.
You should definitely hit the guilty.
Have you tried scrolling the other way, Your Honor?
Yes.
People are saying,
bring the cell witness.
Left, Your Honor.
Huh?
People are saying, look at the bottom left, Your Honor.
Bring the called witness to the stand or send them back to their seat. How do I decide that?
Maybe hit red again? Maybe hit my side? See what happens?
Oh, we know how to do it now. We know how to do it now. And my apologies. My apologies, everybody. We know, for future reference, yeah, just hit the red button twice. Is when she calls. It's actually very simple. All right, prosecutor, please introduce this witness, Pablo the cat.
All right, to whom it may concern, to the court, to the judge. This is our amateur detective, Pablo the cat. Pablo the cat, why don't you tell us what you saw to absolutely convince you that Vsauce is accused of making grok? Ask her to turn it around.
Thank you so much. Hi everyone. My name is Lauren. I tend to be on Twitter a lot. People kind of call me like a social warrior or whatever.
What the fuck?
I tend to I was originally a fan of Vsauce actually. Until I saw a tweet. I don't really know any of these OF models, but I believe it was one of their posts. And his use of grok is completely outside of the TOS. And I mean, that's just what I saw on my Twitter feed. Minus the furries and stuff. But yeah.
And judge, if I may, I actually have evidence to double down and prove what my witness is saying.
Oh, please present it. Please, let me see that. Oh, shit!
They were live when this happened.
No. Are you saying that Vsauce Michael here was live in 4K?
Your Honor, if I may,
shut your bitch ass up! It's not your time! Is that what you're saying, young elderberry? They were live in 4K. Now, what was your name again? Laura? Lisa?
Lauren, judge, sir.
Okay. Now, Lauren, are you saying you witnessed this live stream in 4K?
I did, yeah. I saw that. I saw that he was live, so I decided to join in. I don't really know why, but a lot of his chat was kind of supporting this behavior. And when I said that it was kind of incel behavior, I was immediately banned from his chat.
Oh,
that is
okay.
awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh, now, lady, please.
Sorry.
That's okay. Now, do you have?
Your Honor, they're sinking.
And I acknowledge that. I'm putting an end to it. Now, Yeb, do you have any more questions for Lisa here, or should I pass it over to Peanut?
Lauren, sir, sorry.
I'm talking. All right, I'm talking. Grok, make her turn around. All right. Do you have any more questions?
Nope, that's everything, Judge.
All right, Peanut, please cross. Oh, shit, it's your person now. Hold on. All right, never mind. Peanut, please cross-examine her.
Lydia, if I may call you that.
Grandma just wanted a lumberjack with braided arms from Alabama.
My name's Lauren.
You bring up a lot of very interesting points, but I can't present evidence during this time. Can I present evidence?
Nope, you just get to talk back.
Nope. Okay. Oh, Your Honor, the dog. Oh, Your Honor.
The problem is for me to make you have the green light, it actually swaps out the bitch in the stand.
With the dog, yes, I see that.
Do you see what I'm? Okay, so the problem here is you might have your hands tied. Wait, scroll the wheel. Hold. Oh wait, I figured it out. It's all in the mouse wheel. It's all in the mouse wheel. Go ahead there, Peanut.
I see, Your Honor.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Lorraine, you bring up a lot of very interesting points, but one thing that's important to consider here is I have some dirt on the witness here.
That's not really a counter argument there, Peanut. She
has been known. It calls her character into question, which is important here. She has been known to talk to canceled streamers.
That doesn't help you at all. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Now.
Did I say anything, Judge?
Hold on. Defense loses common sense.
No, who is that? No, who could that be?
I don't know who. Now I don't know who drew that, Peanut. That could have been anyone in this room, frankly. I don't know. Now to the witness, do you even want to respond to that? You do not have to. It seems highly irrelevant.
I don't really think it's relevant to the case. I can. Those were some pretty dark times for me, and I feel like bringing that up in a courtroom, in a court case, is kind of misogynistic. So
all right, pipe down now. All right, now, Pete, that's okay. Now, Peanut, I'm gonna give you one more chance. I see you scribbling over there. I'm gonna give you one more chance. If you have anything, now remember what Prosecutor Yeb said. She was putting. What are you nodding for? She was putting down the heat. She brought a lot to the table. What are you gonna say?
In this case, I would normally just ask to see if the client even knows how to use Grok, because I still don't believe that they have the capability to use Grok in such a manner, except for, as I said previously, pasta and lasagna recipes.
He was literally caught in 4K, though.
I mean, here, Lisa here is saying that she saw the live broadcast. What say you, defense? Are you ignoring what's in front of you?
I do have one piece of evidence to say against that, and I was hoping to save this for closing argument. But if I may,
you can't present new evidence during closing.
What? Can I present? So I should present it now then. Can I present it now?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
In regards to my client being quote unquote caught in 4K,
Yes.
Your Honor, counterspell.
Oh.
I actually haven't seen that done before.
Oh, I think that actually immediately gets rid of Lisa as a witness, and now and I'd actually like to ask the court if. And in fact, I caught a stray with my accent. That's gone too. That shit's just gone. To the court, I'd actually like you to ignore the testimony of that woman who was on the stand. That was counterspelled. I mean, does it resolve? Okay. So, Peanut, your witness is on the stand.
Yes. Your Honor, this is a dog.
This is your witness, Peanut.
Your Honor, I'd like to bring forth my next witness. The pet dog, it's actually a mini schnauzer, if you examine more closely, of my client's grandmother in hospice.
Oh my God.
Who was specifically tasked with fetching said rhino pills. Now, you were there to deliver the rhino pills to my client Vsauce's Michael's here, his grandmother. Is that correct?
What? Hold on. No. Oh my God. Well, hold on right there, Peanut. Are you saying the dog was tasked to go get the rhino pills?
No, you see, it's a complicated relationship, but as
let's
the
hear
dog
it
here
out.
can testify that the Vsauce here, the one with legs and hands and a driver's license, was tasked with fetching the rhino pills, right, to bring them to her grandmother, who had specifically requested them. But the dog, Lisa here, was the only one that could bring the pills to the grandmother. See, they have a specific relationship where the grandmother cannot move out of bed, correct? So The dog fetches things around the house for her, like a water bottle, a purse, and rhino pills from the front door. It's just...
Okay, so Peanut. All right, everybody awake now. Wait, my accent's back. Bye. Peanut, are you saying that this dog somehow proves that your client did not ask Grok to make her turn around because he fetches rhino pills?
Well,
is that the defense? I just want to make sure that the jury understands the defense you're presenting.
The witness speaks for itself. All right.
Okay.
That is what I claimed.
Can
true.
it speak for itself?
See, Your Honor, there it is. And
one more time?
If the court reporter could read that back actually for us.
Once again, there is no court reporter. I don't know what you think my profession is, but I am upholding the First Amendment in this medieval court. I am a journalist. I am here with Getty Images.
That's now Peanut, that you should know that. That is well known.
I think that is my job to know that.
Yeah, I think so. Now, Lisa the dog, whose name is also Pablo the cat. Could you please either corroborate or denounce that statement he just made? I think she might need to go for a walk. I'm not... Peanut, you brought her in. What does this mean? Oh. One more time, Lisa? Well, I'll be damned, Peanut.
we would like to pass the witness over for cross-examination.
We might as well. Oh, shit. Hold on. All right, please. Please clean this up. But what a disaster this has been.
God, Judge, I'd just like to apologize for my opponent's lack of professionalism. They
Absolutely.
couldn't even bring a witness that could speak human, I guess. We'll call it human.
English, yeah.
Anyway, the dog has nothing to do with the delivering of the rhino pills to Grandma. All that is hocus pocus, Your Honor. It's just a smoke screen to make Vsauce look like they did not. This is what does it have to do with even Grok or the use of X? Nothing, Your Honor. Nothing. And if I may, actually, just so you know how untrustworthy this dog is, they couldn't even hold.
Oh no! Wait, you tell.
No way this dog is tasked
Objection!
with catching
Objection! We'd like to throw that out, bearing relevance to the case again.
Well, hold on. What? Let's hear what
the prosecution has brought up. Pointless accusation after pointless accusation.
But they lost the B-side hold. That's now, Peanut. That seems pretty important in the grand scheme. What time of day was this?
Your Honor, I have reason to believe that this was after 2 a.m. West Coast servers. I think the kids refer to it as demon time.
Oh, I see.
You know the type of players that are playing at that time, Your Honor.
Now, Lisa, the dog here. Is there anything you want to say for Prosecutor Yeb's response here? Anything you'd like to add?
Go on, girl. Tell him.
Yeah. I've
What?
never delivered rhino pills. My owner doesn't really feed me. She can't really get out of bed. She's kind of bedbound. So
now hold on. This might be the largest crack open in the case so far. So you can speak now. Tell us about what Peanut said. Is he full of beans?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God! All right.
It's just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
I appreciate
the
you.
The news has been silenced. So if you could check your Discord Truth social account, there's a headline they don't want you to see.
Oh shit! It was a misinput. It was a misinput.
He was found guilty.
Guilty.
I gotta be real though, Peanut. You got fried.
Sorry, bud.
I had an ace in the hole.
Did you really?
100%.
Bro, you're waiting very long.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Maybe Judge ain't for me. I'll defend.
Can you check Can you check your Truth Social Discord DMs?
Oh, but yeah, I got you. Now, wait, what is this, bro?
It wouldn't let me send it. You
Why?
can only send like 3.
Oh, that's so
I
annoying.
sent too many, but I worked the whole case on it.
Oh.
Grok, make prosecutor and witness turn around. Now hold it right there. That's crazy. Who wants to be what? I'll fill if someone wants to be something. Okay, I'll be defense.
I don't really have a preference.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm fine with being a juror this round.
Booty,
or
I
can
feel
be
you
the
as a
witness again.
prosecutor. I feel Booty as a prosecutor. Unless Carlos wants it.
No.
Carlos,
Do
you
whatever.
haven't. I feel like you can be prosecutor if you want.
Who's got a good case if they think they got one?
I honestly haven't thought about anything other than doodling on a newspaper this entire
That's fair.
time.
If we can give you a minute to figure it out.
I'll do it.
I'll witness.
Well, now hold on there, Ash. This is very important. Do you have a good case? Because we got to make this good now. Are you? If you don't have one, don't step up. We need someone
ready right now.
It's whoever thinks of one can be the prosecutor. But I'm ready for you, Ash. If you're ready. You tell me. Now,
Does the
Peanut
court
can't
take
decide.
a quick recess to make a case.
I'll hop around wherever.
Yeah, if someone has one, I want them to do it because that's why I'm not going there. I don't think I got anything funny under the hood.
I'll be the judge.
Ash's judge is pretty good. Ash can be mean. I like that. Is everyone just waiting? If I can assign, you want me to sign? Would that make me feel better if I sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go wherever.
Okay. I want let's Booty prosecutor. Carlos bailiff and Peanut witness. I've decided.
Cool. Give me like 2 seconds so I can come
take
up
as
with
much
a
time as you
crime.
need.
That's cool.
Take as much time as you need. Wubby hasn't been prosecutor. I'd be bad at it.
It's so easy though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do one after if this one goes well. That was funny though. Ash,
Especially
you
with
speaking the
cards that
second time
Carlos
was.
gave. Those were good cards, Carlos.
My concern is that we're gonna start cycling back into the same ones after. A couple.
Actually, Carlos, do you want to be juror again or no?
Bailiff is fine.
Okay.
I can be juror too, but
Let's be bailiff. Ooh, that is it. Okay, hold on. I need someone to send me that. I could do that next time. Send me that photo. Chat.
Okay, how about
I have one, Booty, if you want me to take over as
do
prosecutor.
you want to swap for now? I'll be
I can.
defense if you want to
I
be
can. Yeah,
prosecutor. I was just trying to think of one.
Yeah, I have one. I just need the photo. I'm gonna mute in here and get the photo. Hold on, let me.
I'm gonna go grab one single.
Chad, I
potato
need
chip.
the photo. I need the photo of my dad touching the chicken.
Okay.
Does anyone have it? I need that photo and I need it fast. Fastest
Actually,
way
I
is probably
have
just throw it on the subreddit.
juror.
I need that photo and I need it fast. I need that photo and it doesn't exist because he didn't do it. He did not touch it. I believe he did. I believe he did. Of my dad touching the chicken. Or how about just my dad? I'll just get my dad as a photo. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got a great one too. Okay. All right. All right, I'm ready. You guys ready? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
No.
okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
We ready?
So remember, yeah, you can only send three. You can only send three finished ones per one too, and then it just locks you out.
Understood.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me.
Oh.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Wubby. We have attorney Booty. We have a few witnesses, and we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Okay.
All right, Your
Jurors,
Honor.
we're gonna
Can you
have
hear
to
me?
wait.
Your Honor, can you
Gonna
hear me?
have to wait on that.
She can't hear me.
We're
Oh, I'm
here
muted?
today to figure out what Attorney Booty's client had done to be here. Oh no. Oh no. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have Wubby's dad here. He is accused of touching the chicken. First off,
Holy
I'm
teeth.
going to allow the... I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. My grandma just fell down on her skiing trip, and I said, "Oh, the skis."
Oh, all right. You're on a short leash there, buddy.
Okay.
All right. First off, the prosecutor, Mr. Wubby.
Yeah. Not Wubby.
Please. Not Wubby.
I'm not
I
Wubby.
Apologize.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Prostitute, could you show us some evidence?
Well, no, bitch. Well, sorry. I'm gonna start that over. I'm just gonna present my case first. Okay.
Okay.
I have brought Wubby's dad to the courtroom today to be represented by this schmuck public defender, the only one in town who would take him.
Hold on a second. I object to that statement. I am not a schmuck. I am a slug.
You're nothing more than a schmuck in a $20 Macy's suit.
That is unconstitutional. That is unconstitutional.
Schmuck! No one would take this case. Sorry, Your Honor. Your teeth.
Your Honor, he has disrespected me and this courtroom.
Your
I
Honor,
ask you
smack
to
him.
bonk him,
Smack him.
please.
I don't know how to smack people.
Oh, we got a lot of new judges. Whoa, there's a cowboy here.
Bonk him.
I am so sorry. Please continue.
Did you see the kickflip, Pino? That was sick.
you had to have seen it.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, as I was, I don't have an accent. As I was saying, I brought my Wubby's dad here to. I'm getting hit with balls right now. I brought Wubby's dad here because he touched the raw chicken during a cooking stream, and he refused to admit it, and as a result, refused to clean his hands properly that contained potential salmonella. This matters because he put lives in danger that day. My father touched the Wubby's father touched the chicken. That is my opening statement.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. Mr. Attorney.
Well, I'd first off like to say howdy, Judge, and howdy, courtroom and bailiff.
Objection!
And
Buttering up,
prosecutor,
everybody!
judges, and lady puppets and
It's not
gentlemen
your
puppets
turn to
of the
speak.
jury. I'd like to first ask, Judge, what are your pronouns that I can direct my questioning to you as?
Don't matter. Present your case.
All right. Well, now, I may be a humble public servant. And now let's break down what that means. Humble. I don't like to talk...
Wait, hold it. I do, Your Honor, as much as it pains me to say, I do believe Booty must say an opening statement.
He lost that right in my courtroom. Thank you.
Oh,
Prosecutor.
I'm sorry.
One piece of evidence.
Oh, I should have opened this book earlier. Okay, hold on. Who's writing these? Wait, real quick, who writes these cards?
Aren't we just the normal ones?
Oh, okay. I'm like, there's no way this is in the game. Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna give you a minute.
Yeah, give me just a minute. Thank you. Why is there? I didn't call no witness.
Bart.
Oh.
Booty.
Oh, okay.
Opening.
Yes, I'm allowed to speak again, so let me present my opening statements. Now, when we examine the case, I present to you, lady sock jury and gentle sock jury, what is touching the chicken really? That is a defined action, and I think throughout the entirety of my defense, I will prove to you that there is not any evidence with beyond a reasonable doubt that my client, Wubby's dad, has ever touched the chicken. Your Honor, I will present to you the facts that there has never been a chicken touch, nor can you prove a chicken touch has ever happened. And, well, I may be a humble public defendant sock puppet lawyer, but, I rest my opening statement, Your Honor. I rescind to your wiseness or something.
Thank you very much. All right. Wubby, present your first
first piece of evidence.
I first want to just point out that I want the court to know that I know this man standing. We went 2 different paths very early. I became a esteemed prosecutor, and he became a public defender. But I'd like to point out that that accent is fake. Okay, you can't unhear it, even if she strikes it from the court. It's a fake accent. This man is from Chicago and not from the 1950s. Son of a bitch! All right, hey, okay. I'd like to present my first piece of evidence, Your Honor, if you would have me.
Absolutely. Please do.
Now, we all know that that man over there touched the chicken and chose to lie about it. Lying is a part of his character. Lying is something he's comfortable doing. What do liars who like touching things also enjoy? Ladies and gentlemen, that man calls Drake the GOAT. That man calls Drake the GOAT.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Actually, what the fuck? Huh.
Now, let me be clear here, okay? I'm not going to say I don't like tapping my foot along to some of Drake's hits, but calling Drake the GOAT to me is indicative of someone who cannot be trusted, both in their music tastes and, more importantly, relevant to this case, in their ability to identify when they've touched chicken when their pride is on the line. I think my
wrong button. I'm so sorry.
I think my father knows he touched the chicken. Or I'm sorry, Wubby's dad. I think he knows he touched the chicken, right? But I think his pride would not let him say otherwise. A pride that could only be found in someone who calls Drake the GOAT. You would not call Drake the GOAT. Hold
on. We have breaking news here. Drake gets fingered in chicken touching case.
Okay, all right. Was that Finding Dory? What was that? But all people who in 2025 still call Drake the GOAT are holding on to a pride and ego, a conversation they're not willing to have with themselves. A very similar conversation that man is having with himself by lying about the chicken, Your Honor. I rest my case.
All right. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Mr. Attorney, I would like
thank you for offering me the floor, Your Honor. It is funny that the
I don't rest. Sorry.
would like to bring up my past and how we had diverged necessarily upon different paths. As you can tell by the looks of my prosecutor, he is out of touch. He came to court dressed in a robe. You know why? Because
That's not a robe.
he doesn't have to care about his appearance. As of me, well, I'm just a humble.
Objection, Your Honor! Objection, Your Honor! Objection, Your Honor! My client is not only that criminal is not only not in a robe, but if you look closely with your right click, that man is clearly in a button-up, tucked into jeans, holding
Excuse
a
me,
fish.
I was talking about the prosecutor. I don't know what he is talking about my defendant for.
Wow.
Overruled.
Overruled. Please do not step out of line in my courtroom. Booty, continue.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your wise and swift justice brought to us on this space court. Now, as I was saying, I am a humble public servant of this fine station. Yes, jury, I see you. Yes, fine, gentle socket
Please
jury.
do not address members of the jury. Please submit your first piece of evidence.
How about you
Well, the jury is the ones who I speak to, Your Honor. They are deciding the case, are they not?
Do not try to influence the juror.
What else are they here for, Judge?
Am I here to influence the jury with evidence, Your Honor?
You are here to present the evidence.
Yes, to the jury, Your Honor.
Do not try to influence the jury. Now,
I'm only influencing with factual evidence, Your Honor. I am very passionate about this case.
Show it to me.
Right, that is what I am doing, but it is not a show, it is a word, Your Honor. Like I have said, Your Honor, I am a humble public servant in the defense sector, whereas the prosecutor is out of touch with society. And as such, how is he one to make a judgment on my defendant's character, calling someone a goat? Your Honor,
Objection, Your Honor!
Objection! That is what your entire evidence is
Objection, Your Honor! I am here not to make a judgment. I am here to present the evidence so that that funky-looking man can make the judgment, Your Honor.
I don't think you. What are you objecting? The fact that you said that he said Drake is the goat?
Objection, Your Honor!
Your Honor, he is requesting that he perjured himself in your court.
Your Honor, I don't know. I never touched the perjury. Your Honor, your teeth are so cute.
Attorney, please present your first piece of evidence.
That is what I'm trying to do, but I'm being interrupted, Your Honor.
Do it now! I don't care! Do it now!
TikTok. TikTok, money. Oh. Thank you, partner.
Now, I'd like to present to you the questionable TikTok For You page. Now, as this can prepare, who has a questionable TikTok page in this day and age, Your Honor? I'd like to present to the court, in addition to our prosecutor's so-called evidence, my client is what we would call a boomer. Is that not right? Would he not classify himself as a boomer? Now, in this day and age, in the year of the court 2025, what normal person would use the phrase goat? The goat. Calling Drake the goat when you're his age is the same as saying faux cheesy. It holds no relevancy to anything. It is an outdated term. He does not know what Drake is up to. He does not know that Dre likes them young. It is no relevance to him. He still thinks about Hotline Bling and says, hey, that's pretty fun. So I would like to dismiss that character judgment on the claim that this defendant and my client is too old to understand the modern intricacies of the pedophilia allegations laid against Drake. Now, with that being said, more evidence on his TikTok page would be evident to the fact that he likes all sorts of outdated things. He likes all sorts of outdated music. Are we gonna hate him for liking the Whippin' Nene song, even though that singer was just arrested and sentenced to 30 years for killing their cousin? No, he's gonna Whippin' Nene like the other boomers do.
Damn.
The end, Your Honor.
Prosecutor.
Yeah. Yep. Hello. Well, I'd like to first address the claim that my father is a boomer and out of touch and would not, or no, my Wubby's father.
Keep it to yourself.
The conclusion he is drawing, while I completely agree with every word that this public defender has said, what I don't agree with is the conclusion he's drawing. Yes, my father is a boomer. Yes, his For You page is ancient, just like calling Drake the GOAT. Talk about one of the most out-of-touch things you could feel in 2025.
Like the chicken.
Order.
Okay, can we excuse me? Can we please excuse me? Now, I will concede that he would not typically use the word goat. However, I would also have not expected this man to lie about the chicken. Just like anyone in court, a defense saying, Your Honor, my client would never. When has that held up in court? Not today, not never. You're sounding more and more like a father of this man as opposed to a defense attorney, and you should be ashamed. Now, I'd like to bring some new evidence to the, oh God, I'd like to bring some new evidence to here. Fuck, let's bring in, I'd like to present this piece of evidence. Oh my God. Peanut's mom.
Elaborate.
Look, Peanuts. I got.
Yeah, you should elaborate on that.
I'm gonna.
No, you should. No, you should. No, you should elaborate on that.
I got it right here. Peanuts' mom. Peanuts' mom, as everyone knows, is a oncologist. Is that an eye doctor?
Nope.
Peanut's mom, as we know, is famous for her vision. And Peanut's mom, as always, was overlooking the set that day that Peanut was working on where Wubby's dad touched the chicken. And Peanut's mom has, in writing, under oath, said, I witnessed him touching the chicken. I'm an eye doctor. I don't get these things wrong. It's her word. And as we know, Peanut, we will be bringing to the stand soon, will say his mom has never told a lie, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have to say.
To be very clear, our witnesses are the spouse and a dog.
Okay, well, we'll throw the dog in there. What do you want from me?
That's my witness, and you will not refer to Peanut's mom as such in my presence, sir. Peanut's mom is a saint, and I will treat her to a fine seafood dinner and call her back, thank you.
You say fancy feast?
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. This will be the...
I'm sorry.
Before we start bringing witnesses in, Mr. Attorney, do you have any evidence to counter any claims the prosecutor has said?
Well, Your Honor, his evidence is Peanut's mother, who is neither evidence nor a witness, so I have no defense against that, and I am just as confused as the gentle jury is as well.
Your Honor, objection.
That is your words. What are you objecting?
Making assumptions about the jury's opinion. This is ridiculous.
That is a question. Am I not allowed to ask a question? I have the green light, sir.
Your Honor, the jury, he can't. Don't, come on, man.
Whoa, he just used a man pronoun when you said you did not care, Your Honor.
That means you wouldn't care.
She, Your Honor, she. I say, this prosecutor is irrelevant.
Hey, Your Honor, he's insulting me. I'm not on trial.
Order! You are in trial, sir.
In my court. It's too late to get another fucking jury. Okay. I am gonna strike out Peanut's mom from the evidence. What? Juror, you will disregard that statement made by the prosecutor. Attorney, please present evidence, or you can call a witness.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to call my witness, Doggy, to the stand.
Why is it always a dog, bro? Oh, here we go.
All right, Mr. Doggy, you have the witness stand. I'm going to let the attorney ask their questions, and then the prosecutor will have their chance to cross-examine. You can go.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your wisdom and guidance in this proceeding. Now, Doggy, I may be but a humble public servant in defending my fine client here, but I have but one question for you. Who is a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who is a good boy?
Yes, that would be me.
That is correct. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Where's this dog from?
Wouldn't you like to know? Lawyer man.
That's changed like
me. I am a good boy.
That is highly correct, Your Honor. And my witness, I'd like to put into the record that they are a good boy and they acknowledge themselves as such.
Okay. Prosecutor, you will have your chance to ask a question or cross-examine.
I would. First off, I'm happy that you're a good boy, and that means a lot. Yeah, I am curious about that, Carlos. I'm happy about that you're a good boy, but I'm going to be honest with you, judge, jury. I hope you're able to see through this very obvious play to your emotions. He was asked no questions. He is a witness, correct?
Object
to your objection! I have a firearm in this coat, and I will kill everyone in this courtroom!
Whoa!
What? That was asleep.
I don't have a bailiff. Okay.
Your Honor, he is putting words not in my mouth.
Overruled. I'm gonna give you a redemption question.
Why didn't you finish why it was wrong, you buck-tailed bitch?
You're gonna have your chance!
Thank you, Your Honor, for your wisdom and your grace. Now, Doggy,
You're
if
on a
I could
very
have
short
but your
leash.
attention, let me jingle my keys for a moment, Doggy. Now, we have established and the court can present to us that you are indeed a good boy. Who is such a good boy? Who is a cute, cuddly boy with adorable ears? Now,
Move it along, counselor.
yes, Your Honor, I agree. Now, Doggy, you were not present on the shoot because that shoot is in video evidence, but based on your character, who is a good boy in this room? Who is a good boy? Who's a good boy, Doggy?
Your Honor, objection. Whatever this dog says is not relevant to the case because not only was he not present for the shoot, we are literally asking an irrelevant dog who he thinks is a good boy.
I'm going to have to agree with the prosecutor here. Change your line of questioning.
Your Honor, it is not my fault that I was presented this Doggy with who is a good boy is my only question, so I will stand
Your Honor, he seems very unprepared, and that just... Oh, thank you. Okay, well, now that you shouldn't have brought the dog to the stand. Now, again, I have really no follow-up questions because this dog is irrelevant. He not only was the dog not present for the shoot, but I have here... Let me check. Hold on. I have here in my notes that... And this, I mean, you can object all you want, but I have witnesses here that claim that they've seen that defendant kick a dog on multiple occasions. And hold on, before you object...
What is the relevancy to this case, Your Honor?
I will have to ask the same thing.
Well, let me hold on. Well, actually, let me go with it. Trust me. Now, I'd like to make a big reveal to this courtroom, and if you'd like, I take off my shirt and it's me. I am actually that man's son, and I have a line of questioning for this dog. Yep, I have a line of questioning for this dog. Now, dog, if you were
he just perjured himself, Your Honor.
Hey, relax there. Now hold on. Now hold on. Now who's that? Now wait a minute. Now, Mr. Dog, Peanut. Can I call you Peanut?
Yes.
Now I have a question for you, and please remember, just answer yes or no or the best of your ability. If you were a family's dog and you were man's best friend, a small family, if you passed away, would you like to be thrown in the garbage?
Your Honor, what relevancy does this have? Objection, Your Honor. What does this have to present to the case?
Allow me. Now, Peanut, the question stands.
You're on a short leash.
Yep, just let me get through it. Now, would you like to be thrown in the trash by
He's
your...
asking the same question.
It'll go somewhere.
Relevancy.
Overruled.
Now, Peanut, would you like to be thrown in the trash by your best friend
he's
when...
asking the same irrelevant question.
You've been overruled, you bitch!
Well, I'd have to say no.
You'd have to say no. You would feel hurt. You would feel like the person who threw you away
Your Honor,
did
this
not
is about
care.
Not touching a chicken. What does this have to do with
I'm
being
getting
thrown
there.
in the trash?
I'm getting there. Well, Peanut, how would you feel knowing that man threw my childhood cat in the trash on the way to elementary school, and I saw the cat through the trash bag on the way to school? Would that make you feel...
Relevancy. What does this have to do with anything about the case?
All right. Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, get your dog off the stand! Get him off the stand! You thought that would work! Get that damn dog off the
I would
stand!
present my dog as a cute, good boy.
Okay. Prosecutor, would
Yes,
you
sorry.
like to call any witnesses?
I would like to call... Oh, shit. I would like to call my specially chosen witness. I need the green light. There he is. I'd like to call my father's gay lover to the stand.
Okay. You will have the right to question.
Yep.
And then the other counselor will have his line of questioning and/or cross-examination. You may go.
Now, you are the gay lover of my father. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I reckon that's me.
Ah, I see. That's an awesome relationship they have there. And you were, let me check. If I'm not mistaken, you were present on the day of the shoot. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's me.
All right. And I see here you wanted me to show this piece of evidence for when we bring you to the stand. Your Honor and spouse of my father, the glove does not fit. Now, spouse of my father, Cowboy Man, would you like to explain why the glove does not
Eli
fit?
Beaumont, thank you very much.
What was the name?
Eli Beaumont.
Eli Beaumont, would you like to explain to the jury here why the glove does not fit and my father did touch the chicken?
Well, we got a saying down where I'm from, and if the glove don't fit, then you gotta let him go.
Wait, no, you're on my side.
What?
Yep, Your Honor, I would say as a humble public defender.
Fuck is this throw?
Order. I'm going to.
I
that
broke the
statement,
damn case. I'm sorry.
Strike from whatever the fuck this is.
Your Honor,
the
this
jury-
man is clearly
the jury
retarded.
Prosecutor, this is your.
I've never been no such thing. You watch your damn mouth. Over
Eli,
there. I'm
now,
telling
Eli,
you,
remember,
I'll
Eli,
smack the
remember,
shit out of you.
Eli, remember, your lover is about. Eli, remember, you're mad at your lover here, and remember what we talked about in rehearsal. You
Your
said,
Honor, objection. He's leading the witness. Objection. You can't ask a witness. if
I'll
they
get back on
remember
track.
something.
I apologize, Your Honor. I'll get back on track.
I will have to change your line of questioning.
I apologize, Your Honor. Your teeth are beautiful. Now, Eli, you were there on the set, yes or no?
Yes, sir, I was.
Now, Eli, did you witness my father touch the chicken?
I have to say, I was there on that fateful day. I saw with my own 2 feet planted firmly on the ground and my own 2 eyes pointed directly at it. Your Honor, I saw that man touch that chicken. He's touched that chicken right in front of me. I swear.
Objection, Your Honor. They just perjured themselves. They said he did not and must have quit, and now he is
My
touched it.
accent's better than yours. Shut up.
I do not have an accent, sir. Your Honor, where did they find this witness? I'm doubting the credibility of his claims of being.
Well,
his
we'll
lover.
get to yours.
You brought a dog to the stand. I will not have.
Your Honor, what was discreditable about him being a good boy?
Your
Good
Honor,
boy,
could I
yes,
please
he is a
question
good
my?
boy.
Can I please question my witness, please, Your Honor?
You have one last question.
Well, that Your Honor, that is not how that. I respect your court. We're doing things different in space, and I respect that. Now, Eli, you said you claimed you saw my father touch the chicken, and you were on set, and there are multiple witnesses to back that up. My question for you, my question for you is, I know that public defender is going to call into question your credibility, so let's solve that right now. Roughly how many feet, Eli, would you say you are from the judge?
Right now, I reckon I'm about 10 or 12 feet from him.
I'd say that's pretty accurate. Let's note that down, Yeb. Now, Peanut, or Eli, excuse me, could you please tell me the colors of the judge's neck in order from top to bottom? That's about the distance you were from the chicken touching. Could you please tell me the colors from Now, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. I'd say it's from top to bottom. You said it's about white and oh goddamn, a yellow, creamish color, then a pink right underneath that.
No further questions, Your Honor.
So we've established he's not colorblind. What does that have to prove?
Oh my God! I have no further questions. Go ahead, cross-examine. Go ahead, cross-examine, buddy.
All right.
Go ahead.
So,
Eli is now yours to
witness, Eli, if that is your real name. First of all, can you repeat for the jury, the fine, gentle jury and the judge, what was your exact statement of what you said my client had done?
I saw that man touch that chicken.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can you repeat that for those in the back, what he did?
I saw him touch the chicken.
Your Honor, I'd like to present my evidence uno reverse.
Your Honor, I'd like to present evidence.
He did not touch the chicken, according to the witness.
Your Honor, I'd like to present evidence on the contrary. Your Honor, counterspell.
Do you see my mana?
Oh shit.
Sorry. My phone rang. Sorry. A
It is
ringtone.
now back to you, attorney. I will have to say those two canceled each other out unless you have something.
I do, Your Honor, I do declare, for the prosecutor not only owns a counterfeit counterspell, but indeed owns a fake Rolex, and we can all tell those are not the true printings of an actual counterspell.
Objection, Your Honor! The Rolex I choose to wear is nowhere relevant to this case. Objection!
Proxy counterspell, judge, and in a sanctioned tournament, you cannot use a proxy.
I will have to overrule.
On what grounds is it fake? Objection!
Hey! Order in my courtroom!
Look at them teeth. Oh. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. No, that's valid. That's valid.
Attorney, you
That's
are
fair.
on a leash. I'm gonna have you.
Which one, Your Honor?
Do you have anything to say to Eli?
Well,
Anything
I
to
did,
ask?
yes. Did his counter spell get countered by it being fake, Your Honor? Or are we just fake lies in your courtroom?
That was overruled based off of purely speculation because
No, that was the evidence, Your Honor. It was fake.
No, the objection. Objection. The evidence was that I own a fake Rolex.
the speculation of the counterspell
Oh,
counterfeit is something that we cannot determine because we would have to send the card in. All right.
So you're going to allow a questionable card of counterspell being used in your judge and law of order?
A jeweler's loop around here. Do you got a UV light or something?
Speculation, counselor. I'm going to allow the counterspell. You can proceed with the
You're
cross-examination,
firing up a storm over there.
but you are on a short leash.
Well, Your Honor, ladies and gentle sides of our jury, I would like to say that not only is this this witness here uncredible, but also we've determined the fact that they are colorblind, but they cannot quite adequately see. Did you hear how they struggled to define any features? They mainly described you in swaths of color. And not only that, but they have not presented a single bit. May I continue, sir? They have not spoken a word about anything that they have seen that day besides a color. Now,
I just said chicken.
What?
I saw the chicken that
Your
day.
Honor,
I saw him touch
objection.
the
I
chicken.
never asked them a question. They are speaking out of turn.
Right next to the
Eli?
chicken.
Make
Yep.
sure to respond in. Just
What?
talk when. Just
What?
just answer the question.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Do not
Your
speak
Honor.
out of turn.
Yes, Your Honor. I will.
Your Honor, for the jury, I'd like to present now the questionable character beyond this so-called Eli. Here I have as evidence, irrefutable proof that this man lies for attention. He is caught in 4K 60 FPS. He is a liar, sir. You have no credibility. You saw nothing. In fact, on video, we have proof that you sneezed at the exact moment in question. It is irrefutable 60 FPS on YouTube.com, sir.
Can I talk? All right.
Prosecutor.
I'd like to present a counter.
I still need to be up here. No,
Yeah, stay right there, bitch.
Okay,
All right. I'd like to bring something to the table that this man is claiming it was caught in 4K. Now, Peanut, Eli, I have a question for you. How many cameras were on set that day?
More than I could count.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
What?
Like I said, Your Honor, 4K 60 FPS.
I cannot tell a lie. It was a set. There were a lot of cameras.
Now, okay, and you said that you could have been on camera. Is that correct? Is that a possibility for you?
That was your objection. Those were the prosecutor's own words.
Okay, I want to make sure I understand. You were caught sneezing in 4K. Is that what Booty is saying? And do you remember this?
I thought he was saying you sneezed. Is that not what he said? Was he saying I sneezed?
What did you say,
Honor,
Booty?
The witness cannot remember a moment from 5 seconds ago. How are we to trust he knows something?
You're not clear. You're not. I'd like to present something. This sneeze. I do know that this sneeze was caught in 4K, but this was not the same moment where my father touched the chicken. And I know this to be true because the moment the chicken was caught, Eli here was off camera, not sneezing, both eyes perfectly usable because he had got a call from grandma. He moved away from the set off camera, but still was able to see that man touching the chicken. In fact, he even had a better view because of the camera angles. Eli, is this correct?
Yes, sir. Every word of that is true. My grandmother is in hospice. been word sick about her.
And you're telling this jury right now, under oath, at the risk of perjuring yourself, that you took this call, moved slightly off the camera view of set, and witnessed that man touch the chicken in that moment.
Your Honor, leading the witness has already established they were on camera.
Under risk of burger. I do agree that I stood off camera. Just take
no
a quick phone
further
call.
questions,
Your Honor,
Eli.
the witness just perjured themselves again. Now they're on camera. They're
No
off
further
camera.
questions,
What is
Your
this?
Honor!
This
myself
past.
once.
Order in my courtroom.
Hey, rest this. Hey, rest this, buddy. There, that's all I got,
Are you
Judge.
showing your penis?
I did just show my penis.
Are you showing your penis? Oh shit, my bad.
I will now be concluding.
Judge.
Or
Hey, Judge, real
before
quick.
that-
Judge, can you put a poll and see what chat picks, and then we'll let Carlos pick two, and then you get the ultimate ruling.
Well,
do you want to do it
we
like
need
that?
closing statements.
We should do closing statements first.
You
How do I
can,
do
you
that?
can, you can
I'll-
start the Twitch poll from the
Yeah.
judge.
You could start
click
the.
on that little purple.
Wait,
thingy right
give
there,
him the poll. Give him the
scale.
poll after our closing statements.
Yeah, let him talk a bit, Judge.
All right, I'll just start because prosecution starts, right?
Yeah. Yes. Here. There you go. There you go.
Your Honor, Judge, Farty reporter, witnesses, jury, and those watching, this has been quite the spectacle, and I believe that through the evidence I presented, without a shadow of a doubt, not only did that man standing there touch the chicken, but if anything, the unprofessionalism displayed by that attorney should be grounds for another trial.
What is that relevancy to this?
Overruled.
Yeah, I saw him
This
do
is
that.
closing statements.
We have all of the evidence. This man is a boomer who does not understand things. He is guided by ego. He calls Drake the GOAT, which is something he is holding on to despite it not being relevant, despite it not being true. He will lie to protect his ego like he did when he touched the chicken. Not only that, this man's only witness, the only person willing to stand up for him, is a dog that isn't even his, who, by the way, did not even see this happen live. His lover was brought to the stand and is willing to sell him out because he sees the same things I see in him, which is a liar, a deceiver. The dog was German. That was weird. A liar, a deceiver, and a man who touches chicken. His eyesight was checked. Everything was tested. That man
Your
touched
Honor,
the
objection.
chicken.
Nothing was tested.
Order.
Closing statements can get a little loose. I think, without a shadow of a doubt, for justice, the jury, the folks at home, should see things clearly. That man touched the chicken, and that man lied about it. And with that, I rest my case.
Okay. Thank you for that. Closing statements for you.
Yes, thank you,
Mr.
Your
Attorney.
Honor. Thank you, gentle lady and gentle sock men of the jury. Now, our prosecutor has talked and waxed and waned forever about evidence that they have presented, and I will remind the court that not once was any evidence presented that they touched the chicken. It is based on the account of a character who we have determined to be facetious and full of lies. A vote for guilty is a vote for lying. Now, my defendant has never touched chicken. We have already determined that by his character saying Drake is the GOAT, has zero opinion on what is considered a social norm, a social faux pas, if you will. They wear their heart on their sleeve. If they said they did not touch the chicken, which there is no evidence to prove otherwise, how can they be proven not guilty? How can they be proven guilty, Your Honor? Further, as such, regardless, lady and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like to present the final trump card of me, regardless of your
No
opinion on it
evidence
all.
in the closing statement! Oh,
There
no,
is
Your
get out of jail
Honor,
free card,
please,
which
Your
allows you
Honor,
at any point.
objection, please, Your Honor.
You did not allow an objection.
You can't present evidence, Your Honor. That's not.
Your Honor, I present
You
to the
cannot
jury.
present evidence in a closing.
I am striking that from the evidence due to the fact that these are closing statements and new evidence cannot be.
Your Honor,
put
read the
in.
card. It says it can be presented at any time. Am I
What
mistaken
the
that this is
kangaroo
any time?
card?
What is
this? My courtroom. No. not in my courtroom.
Ooh.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen
have
of the
made
jury,
this-
I would like to present
So
exhibit
you single
final
now?
that this judge has been
I'm
both
about to be.
Okay.
Kangaroo Court. The judge is both. He is not talking. I will not be so.
Oh.
Good Lord, man, I forgot to put the quid in him.
Okay. I have taken both closing statements into account.
Can we ask? Can we ask? You're muted. Can we ask Chat and Carlos?
How'd she mute herself?
I don't know how she did
I think
that.
she did it on accident,
I don't-
probably.
How do you even do that up there?
The judge might have
Judge,
misclicked
Judge,
or
how many
something.
fingers?
No,
left?
no. It's no.
Oh.
It's no.
Oh, it's when you're doing the poll. Okay.
Yeah. I do have a poll up. We will give
Already
the
been at
juror
poll running the whole time.
30 seconds to decide.
So ultimately, is it going to be your decision, Ash? Is that where we're at?
Yes.
You just want? Okay. All right.
But
Just
I'm
check.
taking everything into
That's
account.
how a normal court works.
Well, we have a jury, but that wouldn't really. Yeah, okay.
That's
Yep.
not. That's
I miss the German dog.
Carlos?
Me too.
Oh wow. Okay.
Carlos? Does Carlos not have a voice?
No,
No, I
he's
thought-
he's
I'm communicating via. Buttons.
We need to hear your opinion. We talk us through your thoughts. You witnessed the whole court case.
It is of my opinion as a member of the jury that, based on the testimony of Mr. Belmont, Mr.
Miss
Oilman,
Beaumont, Miss Beaumont.
I believe that the defendant is guilty.
Wow. Okay. I have heard from the peers above. I've heard from the audience. I've heard from the juror, I guess. I have unfortunately been here throughout the entire case.
Wow, we in a
and
spaceship.
In the ruling,
Shut up.
In the ruling of the case against Wubby's father, did he touch the chicken? He did. You're saying he did. Mr. Attorney is saying he did not. In my final ruling, I am declaring guilty. Guilty as
We did it, America.
Oh wait, you get to see. Hold on. He left the courthouse in tears, screaming about justice, only to be immediately kidnapped by a group of law students in desperate need of a case to study for the thesis on a failed trial. They were never seen again.
Oh, kind of sounds like something that a criminal would do.
It gives us speaking time. There's like a speaking time stat for everybody.
Oh my gosh, there is.
How do you click through it? Oh, okay. Booty and I spoke up the most. Oh, I see. Carlos did 895 emotes. Dog.
How did you manage?
You threw 175
Oh
paper
man,
balls, bro.
you guys gotta step up your game.
Damn.
Pina got stunned the most.
I didn't even do nothing, too. That's crazy.
You kept on playing with your little soundboard.
That was fun.
I know you.
See? Hey.
That was fun. Oh, I think I just left the game. That was fun. We'll probably end it there, though. That was fun. Let me... Fuck. I don't know how... Oh, my God. I'm gone. That was fun. That's actually... Hey, chat, you know what? That's a good little game to play with your friends. I would play it again. It's pretty fun. They're pretty long, but that was good. Also, Booty was an excellent defense attorney. He made me feel like I had to work for it. I did not think it was going to go my way. He fucking iced my ass so many times. It's tough because like when it's not real, right? It's always every time I did something, he would hit me with a nana Labubu, and I'm like, damn, there's no defense there. I can't get around that. I think the dog was really bad RNG for him, and that kind of gave it to me. Me having my dad's lover was huge. The Uno reverse card, the get out of jail free would have won him the case, I think, if he played it earlier. Let me shout them out. They're not in here now, so that's kind of unfortunate, but let me shout everybody out. Booty Swagga on Twitch. Give him a follow. Go watch him. He's the accent guy. Very funny. Young Elderberry, former judge, turned, man, she kind of got a demotion. Turned courtroom artist. Young Elderberry. Check her out. She streams as well. We have Carlos the Juror, Carlos the Gardener. Check him out on Twitch. Everywhere. Nice guy. Funny guy. Does things. Peanut. Vilified Peanut. Check him out everywhere. On Twitch. You know him. You love him. And Ash. She'll be making dinner in a kitchen near you. Apparently. Shouts out to Young Elderberry, Booty Swagga, Carlos the Gardener, and Vilified Peanut. I appreciate you guys coming on stream and playing. That was a lot of fun. Just got here. What'd I miss? Ain't no way. Good news. Squeaks is going to be on in 5. That's exciting. Does Ash not stream? I don't know if she does much anymore. She works a lot. But hey, Ashley113, if you want to watch her stream. Does Alex not stream anymore? She was literally on stream today, but she also wasn't in the game. I'm not just shouting out people I like. I'm shouting out people in the game. But Alex is coming back to stream. That's it, boys. That was fun. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you check out the friends if you want to watch them when they stream. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, shout out to the dog, the German dog. Shout out to Lisa. I would never say Ash is just in the kitchen. She's been streaming, so okay, man. All right. Ash is saying Lauren is her name. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. We appreciate you. By the way, can we just who watched the whole courtroom case? Can we really be honest here? Peanut came out the gate Indian. Did he not? That accent, I feel quickly shifted to German, but I'm 90% sure that thing came out like I was like, whoa, okay, we're doing. Also, yeah, suddenly Jamaican. I thought it was Swedish. It went Indian. Jamaican, and now we're back to German. Booty was really funny. He did a great job as defense. His accent was good. Honestly, kind of. Even though I do think my dad actually touched a chicken, Booty was kind of robbed. Booty's incredible at improv. He really is. I'm pretty bad at it, frankly, but he's pretty good. I can play off someone better than I can just go, and it was fun to play off him. Grok is the most guilty here. That was pretty funny too. Poor Vsauce. Bro, Vsauce got dragged into this for no fucking reason. He was speaking in Wingnese. What does that mean? All right, that's Twitch tonight, boys. For the rest of the week, we're going to do Minecraft Hardcore this Friday, which is going to look like me hunting Endermen and trying to find the stronghold, which I'm very excited for. We're going to be doing another stream right now on Kick right after this. So if you want to join me there, I'd love to see you guys there. If not, that's totally fine. I will see you on Friday for some Minecraft Hardcore. Can't wait. Hope to see you. That game is pretty fun. I would recommend playing it with your friends. I feel like it works. We were able to do it easily with stream memes that you all could enjoy, but I could see this in your little group of friends being like fun if you use shit you all know. What happens on Kick stays on Kick. Good question. I don't have any friends. You know what you could do is set up 5 computers in your house and then run around to each position, like that guy who plays chess by himself in Bug's Life or whatever. That's kind of not a bad. I mean, racism happens on Kick. You say that, bro, but join one of my Kick streams, okay? All right. It's so sad, dude. I'm sorry. I want to play that again. We'll probably play that again on stream. It was pretty fun. All right, that's it for Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Head on over to Kick if you want to watch me on there. If not, I'll see you on Friday. Hope you enjoyed stream. Be safe. Thank you to all the subs. And thank you guys for watching. Have a nice night. Goodbye now. Love you.